all you really have is communication, either via email or text, from a woman named Headmaster Ava, which is just some super basic information like, hey, here's where your dorm is, here's your room, you have like your key and stuff like that. And then you know that class starts at 8 a.m. at this building in this room. So you guys would like know where to go, essentially. Long story short, you have class at 8 a.m. in this room. For our very first roll, actually, we're going to see would any of your guys' characters be naturally early risers? I'm like kind of looking at the two ranch hands.
Yeah, I definitely. Wesson will be.
Colt will definitely be.
Anyone else? I don't know if Cade. I don't know what kind of monks you guys were. If you guys like got up.
We're nighttime monks. We're not early risers.
All right, so Wesson and Colt, you guys are just automatically gonna wake up early. So again, class starts at 8. You guys have woken up at 6 a.m. For the last 4, I will need you guys to go ahead and roll me an initiative to see what time you woke up.
Use an initiative.
Okay, so everyone is on time except for Fierro. Fierro, you're gonna wake up a little bit later than everyone else.
Arashi goes back to sleep.
Okay. All right, so you're choosing to go back to sleep. Okay. What we're gonna go ahead and do then. All right. So again, like you guys said, or like I said earlier, you guys got in pretty early or pretty late yesterday. All you really did was just come back and immediately go to sleep. So, for Wesson, Colt, Jeb, and Arata, you guys have woken up on time. It's about like an hour before class, but you guys are all still in your dorm at this point, so you haven't necessarily left. Are you guys just gonna immediately get ready and go out to class? Or are you gonna try to like look around a little bit at first?
Wesson always starts his day with a good breakfast, so he's gonna make himself something.
All right, there you go. So Weston is making himself some good old breakfast. So for everyone else, except for Arashi because he's still asleep, same with Fierro. Are you guys getting ready to just go to class then, or you do anything in your dorm room beforehand? It's really not a lot.
Making some tea before I go to class.
Okay, there you go. Some monk herbal tea. Pretty solid. You're gonna be nice and alert, actually. Yeah, you're gonna be nice and
shower
alert.
before class.
Boom. Okay.
I just got done working out.
Yeah. Oh, so did you go to the gym beforehand?
I went to the gym beforehand.
Okay. So you go to the gym beforehand. You didn't see anyone at the gym. Like your key card still works further, but it was just empty in the morning whenever you worked out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you came back and did your thing. Okay. So for you 4, as you guys head out to class. So I'll say that as you guys head out the door, you kind of all like bump into each other, kind of like in the common areas. So you haven't seen each other before, but judging by the uniforms, you guys can put 2 and 2 together that you guys are all first-year students. And again, you have about an hour before class starts, so you guys got some time. Do you guys say anything to each other as you?
I'm just looking up and down on Colt.
Colt is 4'9", by the way. So he is. I'm guessing you guys have not seen. He has like fully grown features. He looks like a fucking adult, like full on like stubble. He's got like a light, rough, grubby appearance. It's just he's 4'9".
Wow.
Just look down at Colt. Howdy.
Fuck are you looking at?
I'm just acknowledging another cowboy.
Cowboy with an O on your belt?
Yeah.
Oklahoma?
Where are you
That's
from?
not a real cowboy. Texas is the only place that makes real cowboys.
Don't say that to me,
Okay.
man.
Either
Dude,
way, that's
all
beside the
Texas is
point.
good
What's-
at is letting illegals
that's-
in the country.
Hey, that's beside the point. What's your name, sir?
My name is Wesson. Wesson Barrett. What's yours?
My name is Colt. We have 2 other gentlemen. Over here we have the white-haired man. What's your name, sir?
Jebon Taro.
Jebontaro? Just is it Jebontaro? Does that work?
That is correct.
Lovely name. Very, very, very lovely. And over here, Mr. Soulless-looking man. What's your name?
Looks at you and just says, "Kuragane arata, hajimemashite," and gives you a slightly respectful bow.
God, am I a fake fucking jab?
Might be, dude. Good luck.
You You what?
What?
Oh, yes, Americans. I'm Arata. Nice to meet you.
It's,
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's got kind of a point there. Nice to meet you. I'm Colt, by the way.
I like how you're looking up.
That's stated character,
Yep,
4'7".
they got to, man.
Dude, you're so
I may
short.
have fucked myself. We may have to make a second session adjustment on my height a little bit.
Okay, all
Why
good.
are you so short?
I don't know, because I'm
You're
a halfling.
halfling.
You're a
halfling.
whole foot. You're a whole foot shorter than me, and I thought I was gonna be tiny.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. So,
So,
what year are you guys?
as a reminder, you guys are all first years. At least, I guess you don't have to tell them that, but
Yeah, you
guys
don't
are
have to
first
tell
years.
them.
No one is.
I
Yeah.
thought that was just like knowledge amongst all of us. I thought that was.
I mean, not
that's what we were
necessarily. I mean,
living
all you know is
together.
that they're in
This
your
is his
uniform.
first time meeting you.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
I
are
don't
okay.
know you fuckers.
Oh, okay. I'm a first year.
Shit. I was hoping you'd be
I'm
a
just-
second year.
I've just arrived.
I have no
Tucker.
idea what's going on.
I'm
So,
gonna
while you guys
like
are-
you.
So while you guys are out there, you're approached by a friendly-looking old fella.
Oh, he's a groundskeeper.
So, old fella kind of saunters on up to you guys. You can tell he's got like some gardening equipment. He's got like a nice sweat going. He looks like he's been working a little bit in the morning. Well, look at this. Looks like it's the first day of school. How are you guys?
Doing great, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. My name's Bob. I'm one of the groundskeepers here at good old JJU. First and foremost, good on y'all for getting up early, you know. My pap always said early bird gets the worm, so you guys look to be in some pretty good shape. What time is class today anyways?
8 a.m., sir.
Sounds like you guys got about a half hour or so. Y'all know which way you're going?
Not a clue.
Let's just right on over there, and he like gives you guys just a little very
Points over
obvious
yonder.
Big, yep, points over yonder. You can't tell. It's like a pretty big clock tower on the top. Like you can't miss it. So, not all you fellas seem to be from around here. At least I can tell our two cowboys are. What about you two? And he's looking at the at Jeb and Rada. He's like very obviously kind of like eyeballing you. He's giving you guys the stare.
Say, Arata walks up to him very closely and says, "I'm from Japan. Thank you so much for your service to these grounds," and gives a very deep bow to the groundskeeper.
Ah, hell, I told Abel about bringing in these slant-eyed sorcerers. Well, you're very welcome, but make sure to keep your guys' grubby toes off them. Unless you two want to pick any of the flowers, and by all means, he's like looking back to Colt and Wesson. It's very clearly showing
Gives him a
bit
tip of the hat.
favoritism. Yep. And then looks over at Jeb. What about you? You from Japland too?
Oh, God.
Yes, are you a member of the clan? You have the signature white hair similar to me.
No, I'm 70. I don't think my hair's been a different color since 81? 82 maybe. I'll say 82.
Oh, shit.
Arata
Loses
interrupts.
Yeah.
interest and leaves.
Fair.
What is this? What is this clan? What clan?
Are you gonna chase after what's his name? After Jeb then to ask him about his clan?
Yeah. What clan are you a part
Okay.
of?
See, that's exactly like old man goes back. Well, now that those two fuckers are gone, my name's Bob. If you guys need anything, just give me a holler. But I won't keep you up too much for class. Then he kind of like saunters off. Are you guys gonna be going into class then? The rest of you?
Yeah, it's time
Yeah.
to go to class.
So you guys.
Do I
go
do I
ahead.
see anything around me? Any other weird? Like, am I looking at all these buildings?
You only have about a half hour, so you could, but it'd be cutting it pretty close for you to make it back to class on time.
Yeah. No, I'll just stay to the back of the group and follow
Yeah.
along.
100%. But you guys can obviously like very clearly see it. Like I know
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
it's represented on screen. Like most of it's visible. They're just like kind of far off.
I'm gonna stop on my way to class and destroy some of the landscaping because he's not a member of the clan. I don't like Bob.
Okay.
Oh,
All
man.
right. So you just tear up a couple like flower bushes then on your way in there. Like how hard are you gonna try to destroy some shit? Are you just purposely fucking it up, or are you like going full on out?
Just like one little flower bed, nothing too extreme. Just a little few hours of work for Bob.
Yeah, no, that's fair. You can cast any of your attacks at the flower bed adjacent to the dorm building. He won't see you far away.
Just gonna dig my staff through it for a while, dig up all the plants.
All right, that's fair. Okay, then after you're done fucking up Bob's work, are you done?
Yeah, I go to class.
Goes to
Okay.
class
Already
with a
learned.
dirty ass staff.
Yep. Okay.
Like very it was
No
very
evidence,
obviously you.
I'm gonna say you put a staff in. He won't know what it was, but I mean, you can put two and two together. You were carrying the staff whenever you saw him.
There's no bullet holes in the shrubbery.
Yeah, it kind of narrows it down. Okay, so you guys go ahead and head into the building. We'll say the time is now 7:50, and that is when Fierro and Arashi wake up.
8:50.
No, 7:50. 7:50. You're not that late.
Oh, class
but-
starts at 8. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's
so you
7:50.
really, I mean, you guys could get ready if you'd like to, but essentially you would have to like dead sprint. But
right. Arashi
that's-
snoozes his alarm.
okay, 7:50. You've snoozed your alarm.
Snooze would be 5 minutes, right? That's usually a
Yeah,
normal
about
snooze.
5
9.
minutes. So you hit
Okay.
the snooze button again.
Oh.
Fierro, what's up, man? It's currently 7:50 a.m. You've like just woken up. You like look at your phone. You see it's 7:50.
I just stroll to class. I take my time. I have 10 minutes.
Okay. So you get up and you stroll to class. Is your character? It's not on. Boom. There you go. There he is. So you hit your snooze button, Arashi.
Damn,
Just to
you
be
got a
perfectly
full-on
clear, like this.
mustache.
Yeah, this would mean that you will almost guarantee be late to class.
Yeah, I snoozed it.
Okay. So
Our teacher is smoking a cigarette.
he is. I don't know if his token has smoking a cigarette, but he's more so just like leaned back. So imagine him as like leaned back in his chair, like feet kicked up. He's
Is
got
he
like
Mr.
that blue
Welch?
book. He's not Mr. Welch, but he does have the blue book kind of like covered over his face. Like it looks very obviously like he's been there like sleeping for a little bit. And then everyone except for Fierro, you guys walk in around at the same time, so you guys can pick whatever seats that you would like.
Back corner. Don't bother me.
Oh, it's a race.
So, okay. Can you guys move
Where you
all your
going,
shit around?
Smith?
See why it's so small.
So tiny. You need to make Browser's
Tiny
character
guy.
smaller.
No, I am going to actually make you fucking 4'9" bastard. There you go. You're like your feet are very, very low sitting chairs.
They don't touch the ground.
His
Your
feet
feet
are
are still dangling, even though they're like pretty low to the ground naturally.
Fuck, dude.
You're so
Browse, you
Seven.
can't change your height now. You have to keep it.
So it is about a minute before class starts. Have you guys selected your seats?
Yes.
Actually,
and
I'm
center.
gonna go back here.
Hmm.
Now I'm good.
Okay.
Who sits like this?
Okay, and then Fierro. You walk in with about a minute to spare. Okay.
Dude, we are as far away from
can
each
see-
other as possible.
Yeah.
Full campaign,
Yeah.
none of us like each other.
All right. So the clock strikes 8 a.m. and your teacher, like immediately, like the second hand crosses over, just pulls the book off his face, sets it down on the ground, and then gets back into a neutral stance. Good morning, you all. And as he looks up, he realizes your guys' fucked up seating arrangement. Well, is there any reason you guys decided to social distance? It's been a while since COVID.
I've always been taught front and center, sir.
I like that. Excellent choice. For everyone else?
Choose to sit in the front row for obvious reasons.
Your professor kind of gives like a wayward glance across the room and does like a only 5, huh? I wonder. Let's see. We'll go ahead and get started. Go ahead and tell us, I should say, how Arashi first thing, because you're gonna be pretty winded. I'm assuming you're gonna have to be running at full sprint just to make it, even though you're about a minute or two late.
Yeah, I'm flash
So-
stepping into that bitch.
So you flash step in, like just burst the door open.
Yeah, let me roll dex.
Actually, yeah.
Would it be
Yo,
Dex?
give me an athletics. Don't roll Dex. Roll athletics again.
Okay.
Ooh.
Arashi,
Perfect plan dice.
as you tried, no perfect. There ain't no coupe here to save you this time,
No
motherfucker.
coupe. Fuck.
That is
So,
a crit fail.
That is our first crit fail. Fantastic. So,
Wow, what
Arashi,
this
as
time,
you
too?
attempt to flash step in to make it to class on time, your left foot catches the side of the doorway, and you just absolutely face plant into the room. Like I would say you knock over like these two desks that you're sitting right next to, like just full on face plant, boom, crash.
So as Arashi's like face and like, like he's like, not like a scorpion. Like this.
Oh yeah,
he's,
you're like a scorpion now,
Scorpion.
bro.
His
His
fucking
hand-
legs just.
His hand just pops up, and he says, "Mina, fakedusu," which means "fuck you all." I don't know if that's right, Gavin, but I googled it.
That's close enough.
Professor does not look very happy at all. Why don't you pick up one of those two desks, young man? We can get along with our class.
Arashi would pick up the desk, but he's definitely chilling there.
Okay. Anyways, assuming there aren't going to be any further distractions, my name is Jin Katsuya. I will spell it out for you guys. I will be your lead instructor for your first year here at Jiu-Jitsu University in the beautiful Colorado, USA. I'm sure you guys have a lot of really cool reasons why you're here, XYZ. All I really care about are two things. For one, tell me your name. And two, don't tell me why you're here. Tell me why you want to be a Jiu-Jitsu sorcerer.
Arashi is
Cigarette.
asleep with his head down.
Wesson will stand up and look around at the class, and he'll go,
Bro, he's class rep. Look at him in the middle.
"Yeah,
No.
dude,
Right
I'm fucking
there, dude.
Ida from My Hero."
Yeah.
Actually.
But then he looks back at her teacher and he goes, "Hello, sir. My name is Wesson Barrett. I'm from Oklahoma, and I'm here because I was told I would spend the rest of my life in a jail cell, or I could come here. So I chose here." And then he sits back down.
Yeah. I hate to break it to you, kiddo, but a lot of people don't really see too much of a difference between school and jail. I'm happy you're here, though. He kind of says it flatly, like you don't really think he's being sincere.
Yeah.
He goes back to just puffing his cigarette. He's kind of like, he has like the book open, so he's like kind of like half looking at you guys. He just seems really disinterested in the whole thing, but he is waiting.
Fiero's just staring out the window.
Ah, man. You guys sure are a lively bunch.
Hop out of. Colt hops out of his chair.
Or onto the chair so that people can see him.
No.
You're like comic accurate Wolverine.
Yeah.
Colt. To answer your question about why I'm Jutsu sorcerer, well, I've got my personal reasons for it that I feel don't need to be disclosed.
Good answer. Are you a halfling by chance? He's like looking. He's asking you kind of. I mean, he is asking you, are you a halfling? He can tell, but he's asking.
I am. What about it?
You remind me of a buddy from mine. He's out in Florida for a while, but he has bears striking resemblance. It's nice to meet you, Colt.
Arata is just staring at the book that he's reading. Can I determine know what book it is, or is it what's in it?
Roll perception, because you are like really far. Roll perception with disadvantage. You're sitting in the back. You gotta roll. Ooh, 17. 17's pretty good. You can tell on the cover of the book that it says first year data log. You can't tell what's actually on the pages, but you can tell just by the angle that he's holding up.
Right. Okay. Arata stands up and says, "I'm Arata, and I think you know why I'm here," and then just sits back down.
He kind of raises an eyebrow at you. Didn't say anything. Takes another puff of the cigarette.
Wesson is starting to get annoyed with
Yeah.
whatever Ben's character's name is, with
Arashi.
Yep.
Rashi, that he's
Yep.
sleeping. So he would like to shoot him with a truth shot.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. What
Go
are my
ahead
boosted
and-
effects? Because his ass is asleep.
You roll it with advantage. Okay, and then what's the DC save? All right, Ben, please roll wisdom. Says I'm guessing an 18 hits.
Wisdom save DC 10.
Colt, Wesson, also remove one of your curse
Yes,
slots.
yes.
Oh fuck me.
Wow, you
Ooh.
got a 5. So,
Yes, let's hear the truth.
all right. So, I guess first, Wesson, tell me how you shoot. Are you just quick drawing? Or are you
Yeah,
like
just quick
full
draw.
on-
Just he's gonna turn slightly to the left and then just from his hip. It's
Yeah.
nice and quick.
So Arashi, you're woken up by the feeling. Kind of almost feels like a rubber bullet, but it hits you pretty square in the head, and all of a sudden you feel like a very deep intrinsic need to just start telling the truth about everything.
Oh.
Not telling you about everything, just start saying the truth.
Well, I haven't been asked a question since I've been woken up.
Yeah. So your teacher gives a light chuckle. Looks like someone's excited to get the class along. Go ahead, Blondie. What's your story?
I'm Arashi. I want to be the strongest. I wasn't strong enough to stay in Japan, so I had to come here. I'm really insecure about my strength. Also, I hate Jews, and I'm really bad at talking to women. What the fuck am I saying?
Your professor
it lasts
gives
for
it a
10.
light
Hunter
Hey
shot.
man,
Fuck you.
that lasts for
crazy,
for
Drew.
10 minutes, brother.
Yep.
540.
Does anyone
You
have-
can stop lying.
Does anyone else have any interactions or reactions to hearing about Arashi?
Arashi's like sitting down, just fully like this, just trying to
Just
not
covering
even
his
talk.
mouth. Oh,
I
that's
just
fair.
kind of do the just little.
The arrow's left ear.
Shut up,
just kinda
midget. What are you
twisted.
laughing at?
Come on, man.
So as you guys are sitting there laughing,
I said, what the fuck are you laughing at, midget?
while you guys are talking, the four of you, so Arashi, Colt, Fierro, and Jeb, all just see like a purple, looks like a little mini purple javelin just go like whizzing past your head, and you can see that your teacher is like just standing there holding his hand out, almost like he just threw it. Hey, I don't want to be here any longer than you guys do, so if we could go along, I could check off this last box and we can be along on our day.
I definitely
Again.
would love to get out of here.
Thank you, Arashi. So again, tell me your name and tell me why you want to be a sorcerer.
I'm Arashi. I wasn't strong enough.
Not you, he says, with a very annoyed, this is pissed. Your professor sits down and he just pulls out his cell phone and you can see him just starting to type. Yep. I told you this would happen. If you want to talk to them, you're more than welcome to, but I'm off the clock in 10 minutes, so. Yep. I hear you. Bye-bye. He just goes back and he starts reading his book. All of a sudden, you guys hear another crash, very similar to what Arashi was doing. And in pops this lady. Boom. So, the second
Damn.
she walks into the room, you guys can just feel it's a heavy pressure of energy, not like a malevolent curse energy. You just feel like this lady's got some shit going on. She's also pretty tall. She's about 6'2". I'd say 220. The big linebacker
Dang.
build.
Yeah, she's huge.
Arata's extremely nervous because she's sitting on his lap.
He's like, oh, American woman.
Alright, she gives you a lap dance because you actually shared your name. So boom. So she bursts open the door and the door legitimately just goes flying off the hinges and just crashes against the back wall and just shatters into a million pieces. Well, I will be. It has been 15 minutes into your brand new careers as students and we're already having trouble. What is the big issue, guys?
Well, there's a couple people in the room that won't share what they our names are and what they want to do, and so guy up front got really mad, and well, this midget keeps laughing at me.
I'm drawing shapes.
Are you sure you're
Hey,
supposed to be in
You
college?
just bust something on his back. Your headmaster gives like kind of like sigh. Okay.
Fiero finally clicked in when paid attention when the door shattered, and he's like, "Oh hey, I'm Fiero," and then just goes back
Nice.
to staring out the window.
All right, and I guess that just leaves what's left.
Man, it looks like we have 2 retards in this class,
Excuse me?
and a midget.
What is your big problem, young man? These are
Well, the man in
not
the middle of the room shot me with something, and everything that comes out of my mouth is the truth now. And Arashi's like still like trying to fight it.
Hmm.
He would not
She walks over-
participate.
Yeah, she walks over. Young man, do you mind if I see what's on your hip real quick?
Yes, ma'am.
Has it been 10
Is it-
fucking minutes yet?
Yep. It's been 10 minutes now, so the
Okay.
effect is now worn off.
Good.
So she picks up your rifle and gives like a quick inspection. Is this a faded 6-shooter? That's so cool! And she's like super like excited, like her eyes just like beaming up.
Oh yeah.
That's so neat. I always wanted to get one of these ones. My papa, he used to always like take him out in the backyard and like shoot a little like guppies and coons, all that little cool stuff. But it's been like 15, 20 years since I seen. And then your professor kind of like clears his throat. Headmaster, I think it'd probably help out a little bit if you introduce yourself. Maybe stir up some of the creative juices from our classmates here. Oh, that's a good call. Good call. Good call. She actually does end up standing up on one of the desks. She gives like a nice triumphant, like All Might style pose, hands on her hips.
I'm no longer drawing shapes. I'm drawing the headmaster.
Oh yes.
That's fair. Okay, give
I'm
me
gonna be borrowing
give me a
that.
performance check to see how well your drawing is.
Bro, this
It's
is
in
the
background.
Hanji of fucking JJK.
My name is Ava
Oh
Green.
You have a
man.
-2 charisma. So your
Wow.
performance is based on your charisma.
Wow.
Holy
Okay. She doesn't notice you drawing, but as it heads up, you currently have one of the most like disgusting drawings of all. Like it literally looks like hideous. Like you were trying to draw as like some like fat caricature. This is real bad.
Looks like season 1 Alvita.
Yeah, actually, like it's just a fucking ball, like a ball with just like a green ponytail, essentially. My name is Ava Green, and I am your headmaster here at the beloved Jiu-Jitsu University. And she's like waits for some sort of like applause. You guys don't have to give her one.
Look, I drew this for you.
Weson's just sitting. Oh god. It'd be way better if you had a camera. You could show us.
She like full on like flash steps like off the chair, like instantly teleports in front of your face. Is that supposed to be me? I love it! And she like picks it up. This is so good. Young man, I did not get your name. Who are you?
Jebon Taro.
Jeb, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Ava. I'm the headmaster here at Jiu-Jitsu University in beautiful Colorado. She like reaches out like a hand to shake your hand.
Are you Radancha?
Am I Radancha?
Yeah,
Oh, I've heard that name before. Whatever it is, it's not me, but I think I know what you're talking about. More
I go back to
importantly,
drawing shapes.
she look- so she takes the drawing that you made of her, she folds it up and puts it in her pocket. Anyways, I can tell that you guys are probably not having the most fun, but I have a really good idea. Why don't we go on a tour of the campus, huh?
Wesson stands at attention. Yes, ma'am.
Perfect.
That sounds nice.
Sweet. Well, let's get a move on then. So before you guys get a chance to leave the room, Jin speaks up once again. Arata, Arashi, you two stay behind for a moment. Again, like Headmaster Ava is very clearly like, kind of just already like moving along her way. Do you guys want to try to stay back and listen? Or you guys just gonna follow her?
I want to stay back and listen.
Okay.
No.
I'll
Wesson's
Stay back
follow.
and listen.
I'll follow.
Okay. Okay. Colt.
I'll follow.
Okay. Colt's following along. So Fiera is the only one that stays behind. Fiera, can I have a stealth check, please?
Good luck.
You need a 14 or better. Okay.
Damn.
So while you guys are there, 1 second. Then Jin kind of walks up to the door. He can see you like on the other side of the hallway. Fierro, if I were you, I would probably get going. Okay. Then you take off. Then Jin shuts the door behind him and walks up to Arata and Arashi. You can imagine like he's speaking Japanese. I don't know Japanese, unfortunately, but he's purposely speaking to you guys in your native tongues. He's saying, hey, listen, I'm sure you guys aren't the most excited to be at an institution like this, but you have to understand what's in front of you is an opportunity. What you want to do with that opportunity is up to you, but let me be very clear. While you are underneath these eagles' wings, you have an expectation and a responsibility. And if you are unable to beat those two, I will have to step in myself. Please don't make me do something I'm going to regret later. Do I make myself understood?
Arata coldly looks up at him and just says, I've heard that before.
I mean, she doesn't say anything.
Okay. You two are real fun. You hear like a little alarm go off and he checks his phone. Ooh, 9:15. I'm out of here. And he just flash steps away. Like full on, like through the open window, he just vanishes.
See you later, pussy boy.
Yep.
Bink.
doesn't like
Arata and
them
Arashi,
jabs.
do you guys want to say anything to each other, or are you guys gonna go catch up with the rest of the group?
She would just glare at Arata, and then he'll walk away.
Okay.
I kind of just like a side eye.
Arata, do you have anything to say to Arashi as he's walking out the door, or are you just gonna follow him?
No, I don't say anything. I sprint after the group to try and catch up.
All right. Perfect.
Arashi is like strolling. Like he is definitely not catching up.
Yeah, no, I'm full blown teacher's pet.
Yeah, no.
Head over
Arashi is
heels,
like full,
flying.
just slow walking, just
Yep.
chilling.
Gotcha. So, you guys are right back outside. Oh wait, good. Everyone's already there. As you guys make it outside, Headmaster Ava kind of like turns around. It looks like we're missing somebody. Give me 1 second. She walks back inside. She sees you kind of like strolling a little bit farther behind Arata or Arashi. She puts her hands on hips again. Arashi. She just seems like a little disappointed, kind of like tapping her foot. Oh, your mic cut out. What'd you say? Listen, you can at least pretend to have some enthusiasm. We're going on a tour with the rest of your classmates, and you're gonna like it.
When are we fighting?
Fighting? Why are you so focused on fighting? This is an institution. You're gonna get a chance to meet so many
I
new
want to be
people.
strong. When are we fighting?
You know what they say? Knowledge is power. And I know a really good place you could get a lot of knowledge.
Let me fight the guy in the hat.
The guy in the hat? Why do you want to fight the guy in the hat? Why are you trying to be...
I'll fight him.
Listen.
It's either that or the midget.
I'll fight him.
She kind of gives like another kind of like depressed sigh. You guys will get a chance to meet each other's blows soon enough. But for now, this is a time to be enjoying yourselves. It's the first day of a new school. Okay, do you pick
Headmaster,
up
can I try and
Yeah.
move out on you?
to move out on me?
Can I try and move on you, Headmaster?
Sure. Is it something cool?
Heavenly Intestine Shaker.
That sounds fun. Give it a rip. Go ahead and roll intestine shaker. So DC 10.
Shaker.
What's the save again?
10.
10.
Yeah.
Con check, right?
Con.
It's a con save or con check?
It'd be a con save
Okay.
if it's.
Oh,
Oh, yes, plus
Well.
12.
She is the
She
headmaster.
kind of gives you like a confused look.
What the fuck?
Jeb, what was that supposed to be?
Target is made to shit themselves.
Never mind.
Okay.
He just goes.
All right. Well, we've had way more than enough delays, so let's take a look around. So, She starts like showing you guys around campus and like
Can you
pointing
add
out
Arashi
different
to the map,
buildings.
please?
Oh shit, Arashi's not on the map. Boom.
He's even smaller.
Yep. There you go. I'll make sure Rouse is a more accurate size. There you go, Colt. All right. So she kind of walks you guys like around campus and points out everything. So we just walked out of our academic building, the big one with the bell tower. I'm hoping you guys all slept inside a cozy dorm today, so you should be familiar with this one. This big building here with the dome. This is going to be your main administrative center. This is where my office is if you guys ever want to try any of those funky moves y'all got. And then right behind there is the library. There's a couple other scattered buildings, but the ones that are probably going to be most important to you are going to be our gymnasium and athletics facility down on the bottom left. And then last but not least, we have a couple of our utility sheds.
That's
So
great.
have you guys got a chance to run into Bob yet by chance? I know he gets up pretty early.
I saw Bob earlier. He's not doing shit around here. You see that flower bed over there?
What? So you look over to the flower bed, and you can see that it's right back to perfectly pristine condition. You,
Oh,
can I get a perception check out of you, Jeb? Okay. I mean that's good enough. That's good enough. You can kind of feel like the faint glow of like curse energy almost. Like you can tell that there's been some sort of technique applied to these flowers. Jeb, you're starting to scare me with these weird questions. The flower bed looks perfectly fine. Bob always does a really good job.
In case you didn't see in
Yeah.
chat, Arashi did just crit a
Yep.
stealth roll.
I did see.
I want to sneak up behind Wesson and Kakashi.
1,000 years of pain.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Okay.
Would that be an unarmed strike?
Give me an unarmed strike with advantage.
Yep.
I mean,
This is 16.
it hits. I mean, my armor class is 11.
Okay. So, actually, before you
Man,
roll your
that's half my
damage,
health.
before you roll your damage, the headmaster once again flash steps behind you and just like perfectly grabs like your hand is like this close to Wesson's ass cheeks, but it's just being like fucking strongly gripped by your headmaster. You can feel your fingers breaking essentially as she's gripping your hand. Arashi, this is the second time I'm gonna ask you to please treat your classmates in our institution with some respect. Could you do that for me, son? Just this one. She's gonna give some good old RCT to your hand. So your hand was very clearly broken. It's pretty painful, but it's been healed back to full. You can still kind of feel some like lingering numbness, but as far as you can tell, your hands are back operating normally. I didn't hear a response from you, young man. Are you gonna start behaving, or are we gonna have to go a different route?
He puts his hands in his pockets and just looks away.
Ahem, Arashi, I need to hear you give an apology to your classmate.
No. Why would I apologize? He shot me.
Is it gonna be one of these classes again? Please, and I mean this in full seriousness, no more hooligans until we're done with the tour. She goes on, finishing up the tour, basically shows you guys around. She also takes the liberty to explain to you guys what your curriculum looks like here at JJU. So, during your time here, I'm sure Jin really didn't do the best job of explaining, but right now you guys are all technically grade 4 sorcerers. It might be a little bit different from where you guys are from, if she's looking at Arata and Arashi. But it's almost the exact same grading system here in the US. To graduate, 2 very simple things. For 1, complete all your required classes. And 2, you're going to need 3 different endorsements from grade 1 sorcerers or better. Now, don't worry about finding some. There are a lot of lovely alumni from our beloved university. And more importantly, there's a lot of grade 1 sorcerers out and about, more than you would think. So, once you've completed all of those, you guys would have officially graduated Jiu-Jitsu University and become full-fledged American sorcerers. How's that sound? She's like, give like a super excited smile to you guys. Like, this is the best thing that's ever happened.
Cole stands at attention, gives her a big smile. That sounds great,
Yep.
ma'am. I'm ready to get started.
Sounds like a plan. I like this one. Did you got any more buddies from Oklahoma maybe that are sorcerers? I could really use a handful.
I wish, ma'am. I wish it'd be somebody from Oklahoma and not from Texas.
You don't
the
want
red-
none of them Oklahoma sorcerers, ma'am. You should barely let him in anyways.
Yeah. You can see her like pull out a Sharpie and just start like just raw dog writing on her hand. Team building activities. Just in like full big fucking letters. Alright, well, you guys should have got the rest of your schedule, but in case you didn't see, at 6 p.m. today, you guys are going to go ahead and meet Jin down at the old baseball field in town. So, again, if y'all have any questions about directions, things like that, I'm sure one of your classmates will be able to help, or you guys can always come back and find me at the administration building. I'll be up in my office. Y'all have any more questions before I let y'all go for the afternoon?
Is there an area where we have weapons to train with?
That's a pretty good question. I know down at the training field there's going to be some stock ones, but we keep most of the nicer ones in the library archive, so I'd probably talk to Cobb. Take COB. I would see if Cobb has got anything for you. You have a question, Fiero?
When do I get to fight that blonde guy?
Oh my god, what the hell did y'all have for breakfast?
He's obnoxious.
I mean, that's very true, but at the same time, Jiu-Jitsu sorcery is based off of teamwork. The only thing that's important isn't killing curses or being the strongest. The important thing is survival. You're no use to anybody when you're dead, and especially not yourself. Do I make myself clear? Alright. And believe me, it sounds like you guys got enough pent-up aggression as it is, so I'll get back to you guys on what we got planned for y'all a little bit later on this week. Alright. Ta-ta. The G heads off. So, obviously you guys have had some pretty interesting interactions, but you got a couple of hours until your guys' next thing. So you need to meet your professor down at the old baseball field, which is going to be in the city itself. For some more context, so Jiu-Jitsu University is kind of nestled up in the mountains of the Rocky Mountains. Probably about like a 2 hours drive to Denver per se, and to actually get up to the university itself, it's almost like a 4 to 5 hour hike from the ground level. There is a transit system, so if you guys want to head into town, you can. But you got a little bit of time before then if y'all want to either go back and kick it, go train, go to the library. I mean,
Can I try and talk to Colt? No, to Wesson.
yeah, I mean, you guys are all still like huddled together at this point. She just walked off, so you guys can chat it up, do whatever you need.
Arashi's gonna go look for like wherever not like a weight room, but like is there like a training ground, like a arena fighting area?
Yeah, on the tour she did mention a training field that's behind the gymnasium.
Then that
Fiero's
is where
gonna follow
Arashi would
him.
head.
Okay.
Fiero's
I am-
following him.
Okay.
Colt is going to look for a weight room and work out.
Okay, so I'll say the three of you guys are going to the weight room together. Obviously, I know the training field is behind the weight room, so you guys are going to be... you don't have to walk together. If you guys are so fucking mad, you can spread out apart. But
I'll split apart them.
okay. So then we have Colt, Arashi, you're going to the training field, and Fiero, you're going to the training field. Okay. Arata, Jeb, Wesson, what are you guys doing?
I look at
I was
Weston
still
and say,
talking to him. Sorry.
I'd say, did you shoot Arashi earlier?
Why, yes, I did. My Japanese friend.
What did you shoot him with? What is that on your hip?
Oh, well, this is my cursed weapon. I call it Soul Chamber. But I shot him with a shot that made him tell the truth.
Soul Chamber. Very cool. We don't have guns in Japan. Do you mind if I hold it real quick?
Are you registered with the NRA?
I don't know what it is, but I think guns are cool.
I am of the utmost gun safety, son. So, I will let you hold it, but here, puts it on safety. Here you go.
I take it and just examine it very delicately, just trying to understand how it works.
There are
in the
no
first place.
bullets in it.
Stares down the barrel.
Yeah,
There are no
fully look it over, just like a someone that like has seen it before but has never held one. Just gives it back. Like, thank you. That's very cool. Soul chamber, nice.
Jebon is still irate about the flower bed. The angles aren't right. The spacing's not right. I have no idea. The headmaster's gone, and I'm doing that until about 5:45 when we have.
You're just spending the whole time.
Fuck this flower bed.
Okay.
I'm just examining this garden flower bed
Dude, that's
situation around
hilarious.
campus.
Okay. So are you just going like building to building, just like absolutely just fucking up like the shrubbery?
I'm not even touching it. I'm just inch by inch examining, saying everything is wrong. Bob needs to fix it, even though nothing's out of place.
Sounds good. Sounds
Jebon's
good.
got
Cade,
beef with Bob.
or Jeb, we will cut back to you. Wesson and Arata, you guys done chatting?
Yeah, I'm just gonna coldly walk away after giving the gun back to go find Cobb.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Who's
So-
Bob? I was peeing.
He's in the library, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
All you know is that Cobb would know what to do with something about cursed weapons, and he's over at the
Okay.
library. Before that, we will actually go over to the training field. So again, the training field is technically behind the weight room, but I know
Oh shit!
like you think of the stairs leading up
Damn.
to the weight room itself. Okay. Because you guys aren't walking together, and Arashi, you do have the fastest movement speed. I will say that you ended up getting first. So, you're going to the training field, right? Not the weight room.
Yeah, field.
Okay. So as you walk down the stairs, you're approached by a relatively large, muscular man. I'm only enlarging him just for size. He's not actually like 8 foot tall. Oh! Look what we have here! It appears a new spring flower has taken root in our beloved garden. God, I love gardening. What's your name, young man?
Arashi.
Arashi! Nice to meet ya. My name is Coach Red. I'm the fitness instructor here at our university. Then he offers you like a hand to shake.
I'd shake it.
Okay, you shake his hand. You can, very similar to what you felt when you shook the headmaster's hand. Just a lot of pressure, not to the point where it breaks, but you can absolutely tell this guy's physically ill. But I ask, have you come here perhaps to train your physical prowess?
I want to fight.
Oh, beautiful! I wonder, is Melanie still here? Then he turns around and go look at Melanie. So you see Melanie over at the corner. She's kind of like just practicing on dummies right now. It looks like some pretty basic like martial arts stuff. She has not noticed you yet, though, to be very clear.
Anyone else?
Well, you can always take me on for size, young man, if you have an itch.
Okay.
Okay. So, you
I want you
guys,
imagine he's alone right now.
yep. So,
Arashi's not on the map. by the way.
he's not. So, Rashi, you're there. Melanie, since you guys have now, I mean, his voice is pretty fucking loud, so she looks over and sees and, like, takes out an AirPod. She kind of gives, like, a, what the fuck expression. And then she just instantly teleports away, just leaving back some, like, pink particles. But she's just gone.
Arashi notices that she looked at him, and in her monologue is now thinking, holy shit, she just looked at me, she's so into me.
Mm.
And so he
Okay,
does like a
perfect.
little half grin, and now he's a little confident.
Yep.
Like fucking, this is like.
So, while you guys are standing off, we cut back to, actually, Fierro's there, and then who else said they were going? Cole?
Yeah, I was there looking for a weight room.
Okay, so,
He's hard to spot.
he is pretty hard to spot. So I'll say, like, again, because everyone's back in the training field, the weight room itself is empty. Can I get a perception check, Cole? Fierro, you do not need to make a perception check for reasons, but while you're in the weight room, for one, you can tell that Colt's kind of like on the other side of the weight room. And then as you're approaching the training field, you can sort of hear the commotion that's going on.
Copy that.
Okay. So as we cut back, Arashi and Coach Red are all standing there ready to go, and then that's whenever you exit out the back door of the weight room, you can sort of see them two getting ready to square off.
I interrupt and I say that I want to fight Arashi instead.
Whoa! It looks like you have a lot of challengers here, blonde boy. That's an excellent idea.
I'll fight both of you.
Oh, you beat me to the punch. I was going to offer that you two could fight me, but who am I to deny the powerful flames of youth?
This straight up is
Fucking
Russian
white
All
guy.
Might.
Yeah,
The Mike guy.
literally. Okay. So, if you two want to begin, I'm more than happy to chaperone for you. But I will be very clear, there will be no, and I mean no, lethal strikes at all.
Or what?
Or, and he like gets really close to your face, still smiling big as hell. I'll beat you down where you stand.
You don't look that strong.
Okay, Arashi, give me a perception check right now.
Me?
Arashi, I need to
Oh,
see
I
a
thought you said
perception
Browns.
check.
Sorry.
He's gonna
What?
use your character's name, buddy.
Shut up, Gavin.
Wasn't even close.
I know.
Roll a 7. Okay,
Applauded.
so he's going to. Sorry, wrong order. You rolled a 7. You don't notice anything, but he goes ahead and he offers to Fiero. Young man, would you like to join him in this buff fight against me, or are you simply here spectating?
I'll join him.
Aha! A 2v1.
I don't
Almost
need
not
your
even
help.
an negative.
I'm not doing it to help you.
You, Fiero, you hear a voice whisper in your head. I wouldn't mess with the red one.
I ignore it.
Okay. So to be clear, Arashi, you said you didn't need any help, but are you two taking on the professor yourself, or are you guys doing a 3-way? Pause.
Can I roll insight? 'Cause
Pause.
I've been,
What are you rolling?
been
inside
talking
for?
to him for a while. Just to
Uh,
tell if Arashi really could tell if this dude's pretty strong.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Oh fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro,
buddy, you
this
got
dude's
some
dumb as a
Um,
brick.
You can tell that your professor is definitely confident in himself, but you're not entirely sure about his physical prowess outside of the hilariously large muscles on his body.
Why can't I just fight both of you?
Why don't we do this? A good old-fashioned 3-way. Of course, sorcerer fights are always a little bit chaotic and unpredictable. I feel like this would be fine. As we were waiting on that, we cut back to Colt, who is still in the weight room. Colt, are you just working out? Boom. Can I get another perception check, Colt? See if you can hear the commotion going on behind you.
Colt has no idea what's going on. Oh,
He's just jumping to try and get a
Oh,
glimpse
okay.
over the fence.
You can hear some like faint shouting going on from behind the weight room.
or wait, hold on.
Are you? Does that affect you at all, or are you just like still clanging and banging?
There you go.
I drop the weights.
Mm.
Hop off the bench.
Literally.
Okay.
Waddle like
Literally.
a over.
Of course, little man's on the bench press.
He needs to climb up there.
I kind of open the door to reach up to grab the door, open it, see him out there talking. And
Reach
yelling.
up to grab the fuck.
Okay.
And I stand there and I look for a couple minutes and then closes and goes back to working out.
The
Okay.
door must be heavy for you.
Hey,
All right.
It's both hands.
All right.
I gotta like stand
So-
like with the over and pull
Yep.
it this way.
What's going on? Jeb, are you still like you're adamant about just destroying flowers for the whole like 3 hours? It's probably about like 3:30 at this point.
Do you see this flower bed? It's out of control.
Okay, so we cut back. You're not here. Actually, you're at the library now, right?
Yeah, I'm looking for Cobb.
Okay. Weston, what are you doing right now?
He's smiling and nodding along according.
Oh
to
yeah.
him.
So I'm
That's
saying
all
he
he's
was
doing.
back for him.
He's
Okay.
alone like this.
I'm working out. I gotta go pee.
Yep. So, Jeb, while you're standing there giving some very clean verbal feedback to the flower bed, you notice another classmate that's kind of walking along the path back to the dorm. He has absolutely like no. You can see him, but he just has like no idea that you're there at all. It looks like he's got some AirPods in. He's probably about like I'd say like 20 feet away from him. You can see he's there. You just don't have like a close look at him yet. Does this affect you at all, or do you just continue to just fucking berate these dumbass flowers and Bob's stupid ass job of gardening them?
I notice him walking by, and I shout, "Are you Radancha?"
Actually, I need to get a perception check out of him. He's pretty fucking stupid. Oof. He doesn't hear you. He just keeps on walking. He doesn't look like he's like actively trying to avoid you. He just looks like fucking gone in the clouds. Kate, Jeb, can I get a perception check from you now? Perfect. Okay. Even though he's far away, you can kind of squint a little bit. You can tell that he's wearing a bandolier that's full of just different colored vapes. Like everything from like Mr. Fogg's to like normal tank vapes. He's got a couple like OG mango jewels on there. You also get the absolutely reeking odor of weed just emanating off this guy. But he doesn't hear you, so he's still like walking like all along his way back to the dorm. So he's still like within distance if you did want to try to get his attention.
I give up and just say, he must be Radancha, and go back to the flower beds.
All right. Your classmate makes his merry way back on to the dorm and shuts off. All right, Arata. You are now inside the library, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh shit.
You are now in the library.
Black.
It's Jewish! No, I'm kidding.
Lost it there.
Yep. So you walk into the front door and you can see this guy basically sitting at the desk. He is just reading through the book.
Hi, I'm looking for Cobb. Are you Cobb?
You started off with an inquiry as to my identity. That tells me two things. For one, you're not aware of what Cobb actually looks like, as anyone with prior information would know that Cobb is, for one, not black, and two, more importantly, he always takes lunch at this time. And he points over to like a little, like, be back soon sign that's just on Cobb. Second, I can tell from your demeanor, Nippon desu, and he says in like super broken Japanese, like the guy's only ever learned Japanese from anime.
I give like a disapproving grin at how bad that was, and then speak fluent Japanese back at him as fast as I can to try and confuse him. Ask him who he is, what he's doing behind this desk, what this place is.
He pushes up his glasses. Datebayo. My name is Dominic. It's a pleasure to meet you. Looks like you're Ricky, huh? I haven't seen you around here before.
Yeah, hi Dominic. It's my first day. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what we have in the library.
Ha! You look like a man of knowledge yourself. You understand that knowledge truly is power. With the ability to outsmart your opponents, there's not a single person that can stand in the way of people like us. I like you.
I like you too.
Okay, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, Ricky. If you want to get under my wing, it's going to take a lot more than some simple flattering. He kind of gives you like a snort. And he goes back to reading his book. Like, he's reading, but he's still talking to you. So, is there anything specific you've come into the library searching for?
I'm looking to train with more cursed technique weapons.
Cursed weapons? What, you didn't like the beautiful selection they had down at the training field? Is that not enough for someone as strong as you? He says, kind of like mockingly.
No. From my time in Japan, I have dealt with very powerful cursed weapons in the past. I'm just trying to see what kind of catalog we have.
Like, Dalvin just immediately, like, the second you say the word, like, Japan, he, like, just immediately stops. Wait, you're actually Japanese? Like, from Japan? He's, like, breathing heavy as hell. You just giving him a head nod?
Tokyo's 5th Ward.
Oh my god, I've always wanted to meet somebody from Japan. That's actually so cool. Are you from Yokohama, or maybe from like you're not from the Edo period? That's too far away, but like Hokkaido, like the Big Island. Oh god, I love Japanese culture.
I just said Tokyo.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was super distracted. He like turns away. You idiot. He's not gonna believe how strong you really are if you keep on flattering himself like this. You need to collect yourself. Well, if you're looking for cursed tools, unfortunately for you, they're going to be back behind in the interior chamber. Everyone knows that whenever Cobb's gone for lunch, you can't get in there, so you're going to be stuck with the books we have out here.
And when does Cobb typically come back from lunch?
It's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes he could be back in a couple of minutes, sometimes a couple of days. At least at 2 p.m. when I got here, he wasn't around.
Will you let me know when he comes back?
Absolutely. Arata senpai. And he gives you like a nice big wink.
I give him a deep bow and say thank you, and then leave.
Oh my god, he bowed to me. This is fucking perfect. Slowly, my plot to take over Japan is gonna go in with my right-hand man leading the way from the cultural aspect. Beautiful. He doesn't realize that you're still like very much in earshot as he actually left.
Dude.
Yeah. Are you leaving the library then, or you want to take a look around?
I'll take a quick look around, just to
Okay.
see what kind of books we got, what's laying around.
Give me a perception check.
Oop, I'm still on disadvantage. But
I mean, fuck, it doesn't fucking matter. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular?
anything on the history of this school?
Tape, his first one would have been a crib.
Yeah.
Oh shit, because he is +3.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, he
Okay.
did correct.
Give me
Holy
two
shit.
things that you
Ooh.
look, or if you just have one specific thing.
I'd say anything on the history of the school and the most powerful cursed weapons in America
Okay.
that we know of, I guess.
So while you're looking around, you find like a nice big binded book that just is titled like the Compendium of JJU. You can read through it. I'll send you like a full document later, but you get some pretty
Okay.
basic information. Some of the major points is that while the school has been informally around for a while, it wasn't formally funded until 2018, which is canonically whenever Gato came to the U.S. and told them about cursed energy. So far, there's only been two headmasters, Headmaster Douglas and the current headmaster Ava. You also get access to what's sort of like a yearbook per se. So you can kind of like look at just some of the names and some faces. You recognize, well, for one, the guy in front of you, Dominic, is in like the most recent one, which is class of 24, or that's not how it would be labeled. But you know what I mean. You get all of that, and then you also see that the school has been kept a secret from the public, at least until, or is currently still kept a secret from the public. So while sorcerers are very loosely, in the public knowledge, like their actual, it's more so like folklore essentially. Like people make up like Reddit posts and like weird Nexpo videos about these magical fucking like college kids that go around killing stuff. What was the second one that you asked? You said the most powerful cursed tool.
Yeah, but the most powerful cursed tools in the U.S.
Okay. I will send you a full list of just general, maybe not a full list. I'll send you a list of some pretty like well-known popular cursed tools, including the floating dick behind Dominic. You also read a page about you read a page about a gentleman named Ikawe. Ikawe, who is one of the three masters. You can just read that. One of the three masters' name is Ikawe. He is well known for being the only person to use what many consider to be the most powerful cursed tool that has been like found and like is active into the Jutsu world, called the Chameleon Spear. It is a spear with a lot of different modes or different transformations, and most importantly, is completely invisible, even to the most proficient of folks with curse energy detection. As far as you can tell, there hasn't been a lot, or not as far as you can tell. The book states that there isn't a lot of information on it for the exact reason that it's a very difficult weapon to track down initially. And ever since Ikawe got it, no one else has actually been the second, or no one else has actually held like possessed a weapon. So Ikawe is the first person to actually utilize it.
Okay, cool. Learned all I want to learn, and I'm out of here.
All right, take care,
I'm gonna go-
senpai.
I'm gonna go walk up to Jib and just watch him destroy bushes for the next hour.
Perfect. We then cut back to the training field. So, Colt, you've chosen to not be too bothered by the folks down there, right?
I've seen too much fighting in my day. I don't need to get involved.
Heard. All right. And then you three are all kind of like a Mexican standoff, like triangle right here. Okay, can I please get an initiative roll? Coach Red is going to go to Arashi
Good.
up first.
Arashi
You
was
seem
like,
to be
"Fuck
the
it,
most
come on."
eager out of anyone. So please, pleasure me in taking one of these hits without dying. He will now roll. My strikes are always armed.
Does not
Does a
hit.
7 hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, so you dodge it. Who is next?
Okay.
It is, I think Fiero now, right?
It's
Yep.
Fiero.
I'm gonna walk up to Coach Red.
Okay.
And I'm going to unarmed strike.
Wow, that's
Wait,
holy shit.
wait.
Oh.
Yes. You hear like a very like approval like low growl in the side of your head. This is exactly what you needed, Fiero. Unfortunately for you though,
I said,
No!
as you strike into
Hang on.
Coach
No!
Red,
Okay.
as you strike into Coach Red, you can feel your arm almost completely come to a standstill. All of your perfectly charged cursed energy just immediately fizzles out the second that you make contact with him. Oh! What a look at that! It seems like you got a little bit of an extra punch behind that one. If I wasn't any smarter, you might have even black flashed me. Unfortunately for you, that makes it my turn. You will now roll. Does an 11 hit you, Fiero?
no.
Okay.
So he gets to attack after that?
Yes. No, actually, no. It just goes back to.
It would be me.
Oh,
it'd
I
be
was
your
just
turn.
assuming he was
you're good,
attacking
you're
in
good.
between both of us.
No, sorry, wrong teacher. All right, go ahead, Arashi. Ignore that first
Okay.
one.
Arashi
That was wild.
laughs and goes, "Huh, I knew you guys were weak. See if you can handle this." And he will Raijin Wrath,
He's a
the
fucking spy.
teacher.
Raijin Wrath. Is this a
Oh.
Thunderwave one?
No.
Okay. A 9 does not hit.
Okay.
So he just completely just shrugs off, like it looks like it's just bouncing off. For someone with so much gusto, you appear to hit like a pussy. Unfortunate. And here I was getting excited for a second. Maybe this Fiero man, actually doesn't know your name. Maybe this charming young Hispanic gentleman could give me a bit more of a competition. And he once again, actually, I'll just say that he rolled the 11.
All right, so it's me now.
Yep.
All right, I'm hitting him again.
Oh my fuck.
Oh my god.
Wow. Is this legendary action recharged yet?
It would be
No.
after his turn.
Yeah.
After his turn, yeah.
So he
It would
doesn't
be.
have it back up because.
Technically, the 11 was his turn, so it would be back up.
Yeah.
Okay,
It,
yeah.
it would be up.
All right. So once again, midsection of pure steel. It bounces off. Fiero, can I have a Constitution check, please? Okay. So you can feel the voice, the growl on the side of your head getting a little bit louder. He's making a fool out of you, Fiero. And you can like just feel yourself like you're like actively just trying to like contain your anger a little bit.
I was about to
more.
say, it's definitely starting to irritate me.
Yeah, 100%. Perhaps you should get checked out by the nurse later. There's something strange about you, young man. All right, it's Arashi's turn now, I believe.
Arashi says, "Why don't we make this a little bit easier?" And he will cast Ripple of Heaven.
Yep. So
Oh,
he shrugs
I
it
do
off.
too.
All right.
And that is 2 of my
Damn.
first energy dice.
I also shrug it off.
So you have 3 remaining.
The damage still goes. It's just their movement speed doesn't.
Okay, so it
Yep.
did 8.
8.
Whoa! You're getting creative. You're giving up on trying to get through my body of pure steel. He then moves again to strike
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
you now, Arashi. Wow,
Miss.
he's just rolling so fucking terrible.
Whew, 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 shave, 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 shave.
The speed's getting real interesting. Maybe there is some potential in you fools. Okay, it's now your turn.
Yeah. I'm going at Arashi this time.
That hits.
Okay.
Dude, knock me out.
Okay. Arashi, you've now just been absolutely just one shot by Fiero over here. So Fiero, tell me, how do you strike Arashi to instantly knock him out?
It's like a Thor and Hulk scenario because we're right there next to each other, and I literally just look at him and I just go like that, right to the jaw.
Oh, so just like under, just head knocking around.
Yep.
Okay, you've been knocked out. Whoa! I was afraid of what would happen if one of those dastardly punches from you landed against someone without the kind of steel constitution that I have. And then while this is going on, we're actually going to cut back away to any or the Flower Boys. Sorry, Flower Boy and the weapons researcher. You guys doing? You have probably about like a half hour left before you really need to get going.
I'm just watching whatever he's doing.
Okay.
I don't know if he's still doing that.
No, I mean it's up to
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still doing it.
Heard. Cole, at this point, like, you can still very clearly hear the sounds of combat outside. It's up to you. Again, you don't have to go in and interfere, but it's still very apparent that whatever was happening earlier is continuing.
No, I go out and I take a look. I'm done working out and look at it. I see Arashi out on the ground, and then I just kind of think to myself, "That's what he gets for calling me a midget."
Is it possible for me to hear what's going on?
And then I head back to my dorm to shower and clean up for night class.
Yeah, roll me a perception, Arato.
Ooh, no.
No.
You have no idea what the fuck is that. You're just all you can hear is
I'm just watching
Jeff
flowers.
so pissed off at these fucking stupid ass flowers.
Peace out.
These fucking chrysanthemums are like 12 feet apart, dude. Are you fucking stupid? Who the hell plants
Tulips
them
are
like
the fuck ass tulips. It's fucking winter.
that? All right, it is now Coach Red's turn. Turns back to you, Fiero. It's getting a little bit late. I believe you guys have an activity planned this evening. Let's wrap this up. Is a 15 hit? Yeah. Okay. Dealing 12 HP points.
Yeah, it knocked me out.
Okay, you're instantly knocked out. You now automatically enter Tiger form.
Yeah, I forgot.
You have
about that.
you have now entered Tiger form.
I
So,
forgot about that.
as you can feel your consciousness slipping, you can sort of just hear like a laughing crowd,
Oh,
just like
shit.
a super
Holy fuck.
excited. Please give me one last Constitution save. DC 15.
No.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh no. Okay. So you have now entered Rage. You have now entered Rage. You have fully transformed. You can kind of see by Tucker's profile pic, he is no longer Fiero. And the Coach Red is just like, perhaps the excitement wasn't just for the beginning. A new opponent staggers along. And before you guys get a chance to roll initiative, actually you can give me a perception check, Fiero. Give me a perception check. Yeah, you have no idea that it's coming. She's going to roll with advantage. It's 26 hit.
Yeah.
I'm going to
That's
assume.
crazy.
I'm going to assume yes. She is going to intentionally hold back and only deal half damage. So you only get hit with
5d10.
you only get hit with 20. What is that for us? 19 HP points, and you're once again just immediately knocked back out.
Yep.
So you enter Tiger form for a split second, then immediately knocked back out. Cole, you are witnessing all of this. You are fully just front and center, just seeing all this shit go down. Reed, we talked about this. If they're gonna get into a fight, you need to let me know ASAP. They still have an activity planned for this afternoon. I apologize. The ferocity of combat took over, my lady. It appears that I too was washed away. I apologize for my insolence. And he gives her like a very apologetic bow, almost Japanese style of note. Okay, I'm gonna take these two. Shit, why don't you call Jan and let him know what's going on? Yes, ma'am. I'm along the way. Oh, actually, as a matter of fact, and she looks over at you, Colt, which I just realized you guys can't see her. She looks over at you, Colt. Mr. Takeda, honey, do you mind just whenever you meet up with your sensei down there at the village, just let him know that these two are going to be a little bit behind, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Perfect. So, from there, we will now cut. Guess I'll cut back. So, it's now about like 5 p.m. So, like, you guys really need to start heading down. I'm guessing is everyone that's still conscious just perfectly happy with heading down to the to where you're supposed to meet your sensei?
Yep.
So, you guys head down. We'll say you guys take like, I don't know. Actually, no. You guys have an Uber already like waiting for you at the base, like the hiking thing. So, it's about like a 30-minute drive, so you're still gonna make it there on time. But you guys are kind of all just sitting in the back seat of the Uber. The Uber guy's a very hilariously looking Indian guy that doesn't really speak a lot of English, so he's kind of just driving along. For you guys being Jeb, Wesson, and Colt, or Jeb, Wesson, Colt, and Narata. You guys talk about anything while you're on your 30-minute trip down?
I asked the Uber driver if he is a member of my clan.
Bitch, what? What kind of clan? I don't like the KKK. It's not very good. Very bad people.
I give up. I stop talking.
Okay. Does anyone else have any commentary on Jeb continuously asking people if they're part of the clan?
No, but
Can I-
Wesson has a question for the Uber driver.
Yes. Yeah, is there something you want to say, buddy?
Yeah. Do you have a favorite football team?
Oh, you know, my daughter, she goes to Oklahoma State. She's a big cowboy. I love the cowboy. Ride them Cowboys. Do you remember Sean Oakman? He got beat the fuck up in the Big 12 championship game. Very nice, very nice. And he's just got like the biggest fucking... This dude fucking loves Oklahoma State.
Wesson's gonna roll down the window. He's gonna spit outside the car. Roll it back up. He's gonna go,
Valid.
"Sir, do you see the hat and belt buckle I am wearing?"
He doesn't... Oh, I can't really see. I'm kind of driving right now. What are you wearing?
Wesson's gonna pop his belt buckle off. No, I'm assuming I'm sitting in the back seat, so gonna hold it forward.
Oh, you're a Sooner! How sad. Very unfortunate. You can still give 5 stars, though. I'm very sorry for you and the people that you had to deal
I
with.
think you just lost your tip from me, sir.
Oh, that's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. Does anyone else try to intervene? Or you just letting Weston and this fucking random Indian guy go at it?
I'm letting him go.
He had to be an Oklahoma State fan. It's almost worse than
All right.
Texas.
Oh.
Colt, do you have anything to say? The accusations.
Oh, that was out loud?
Yes, that was
That
out
was
loud.
That was like a joke. Oh, no, Hey, what did I tell you
Look up.
about talking bad?
Yeah, look up.
about
I'm 6 feet
Texas.
tall. Actually, I'm like 6'3".
Colt and I
Stop
fucking-
talking down on the
Right
best
there.
state in the U.S.
Colt.
Why the hell did Colt get shotgun? He keeps looking backwards to talk to us. Did you get the leg room?
That is some bullshit. Why
No,
ain't you in the middle
because
seat?
I'm the oldest of all of you.
No, the
Honestly, you guys should have thought about it a bit before you got inside the car. It's very difficult to drive.
Wesson's just
Yeah, you
gonna
guys are
look
sorry.
over. No, we
Sorry,
ain't done
Mr.
with this.
Taxi Man.
Wesson's gonna look over.
Alright,
Sir,
alright,
we are
alright.
talking here.
Okay, and I'm done driving. So you guys end up finally arriving. You guys make it. Jesus, why is this over here? All right,
Oh, it's a white screen. Oh, there.
so you guys make. He drops you off. He drops you off and just
So much for baseball.
speeds off. Speeds
Oh
off.
my God, the cars are bleeding.
Baseball.
Yeah, what?
I don't know if it's just the cars that are bleeding. Colt is here. Colt is not. He's small. He's not that small. Jeb is here.
It's like hip height. I'm 5'7". He's my hip height.
Dude, he's just so
Fuck.
short. Wait, how
It's
tall
so
is
funny,
comic
Gavin, 'cause
accurate?
this One Piece
Fucking-
character is like
No,
22
we'll probably
feet tall.
change it. If he was actually a halfling, it'd be really bad.
Dude, you're shorter than comic accurate Wolverine. He's 5'3".
Yep.
Here, you could be 5 foot.
So you guys get out of the Uber, then you walk over. You can kind of see your professor again, just standing over here smoking a cigarette. Huh? Every time I see you guys, there's never all 6. Where are the other 2?
I was told to tell this from Headmaster Green that they're gonna be a little behind.
A little behind. What the hell? You guys got out of class at 9:15. What the hell could you guys have been doing to get here late?
I don't know, sir. That's just a message she told me to give you.
Yep. As you guys are standing there, Headmaster Green herself actually pops back in.
Oh my god, they're dead.
So you just hear like a big fucking like crash, just it's like a little impact crater gets made over there, and on her shoulders, she has Arashi and Fiero. You guys are both still unconscious. So Jin kind of looks over at Headmaster Ava. Should I ask? No, you don't. Listen. And she goes over to whisper something into Jin's ear. You guys could roll perception if you want to listen to what she's saying. The closest person is Weston would be able to just roll normally. Everyone else have to roll with disadvantage because you guys are pretty far away.
I'm
That
down.
is a 16 to hit. Okay. Jeb, you have no idea what the fuck they're saying. Arata, you have no idea what the fuck they're saying.
Go.
Fuck.
Yikes. Weston, did you roll already?
Wesson is not rolling. He knows not to spy on people.
All right. So she whispers something away, and then she steps
Close
back
his
up
ears.
to you guys. Ooh, looks like you guys got a pretty strong one this time around. Best of luck. I'll see you tomorrow. And then she just jumps off again. Jin walks up to you guys. At this point, Fiero and Arashi, you guys start slowly waking up. You have no idea what happened in between the time you were knocked out by Coach Red
So
and
what, we're just stabilized, so 1 HP?
Yeah. you guys you guys actually have the effects of a long rest, as a matter of fact.
Okay. That's what I was
Everyone else gets a short rest, so that should be what, like half of your curse. It should be enough to get you guys back to full. You guys technically, no one told me they were going to take a nap. In fact, Jeb actually spent a lot of time yelling at people, so he's probably got a scratchy voice. Not people, flowers, I should say. So he's got a bit of a scratchy voice.
I actually lost my voice and only talk in 3 signs of hand signals, and it's square, triangle, circle.
All right. Jeb can no longer. He can try to make noises, but it just comes out of scratching.
Where the fuck are we?
Father, the first good question you've asked so far, Arashi. You guys are here at Adamante Field. So we're just a couple of clicks outside of Boulder at the moment. I'll spare you guys the details, but this place has been known to be haunted, he says, putting in quotation marks, for quite some time. It had been pretty dormant from a cursed energy standpoint for a while, at least to our scans, but very clearly, it seems like something else came down. So you guys can take a look behind him, and you obviously see the very dead police officers. Can I get a perception check real quick from you guys? Wow. All right. None of you. Okay. As far as you guys can tell, it's just a scene of a crime. You guys got 3 dead officers and not a whole bunch else. If I had to guess, it's probably a grade 4, grade 3 cursed spirit. As you guys know, normal law enforcement isn't exactly equipped to deal with enemies based off of cursed energy, which is where you guys come in. Pretty simply, your first assignment as a member of our first year is going to go in and exercise whatever is hiding inside the stadium.
So it's
I
in
will
the
say-
stadium?
Yes, it is inside the stadium. At least to my knowledge. It could be somewhere else, but
Let the man finish
if I-
speaking.
It's in the stadium right now.
if you want to run ahead and fight it, do your thing.
She runs off.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him with a blinding or a binding mercy shot.
Okay. Roll to hit. I would say it still hits. You don't really know. I mean, you're not like looking to expect someone else to strike you from behind while you're running, right?
Okay, but I still have to make a con save.
So
DC 12.
Mhm.
My constitution's real high. I'm just kidding. It's not that high.
Oh, nice 19.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
just high enough. Do you say anything back to Weston after he's just gotten done shooting you?
I just flip
Shooting
him
at
off.
you. Okay, then you run on inside.
I follow him.
All right. Well, it looks like it might just be 5 of you guys permanently. We'll
I'm
see.
following him.
So you're just running. Like, you're just choosing to ignore your professor and like you run off after him.
Yep.
Okay. Give me an acrobat. I mean, you don't really need
We may
acrobatics.
have
you
2
just
new
go.
characters next session.
I mean, do you want me to acrobatics it?
No. I
Okay,
mean,
you
like,
want me to make
they're
it
dead.
flash?
They're dead. I would really hope that you guys are fine. Also, how would your character react to seeing a couple dead people like just this close, like right to your face? Would you be... Yeah, Fierro.
Oh, I grew up in Mexico.
Yeah, never mind.
You're
That- yeah.
Mexican.
You're good. Pass through.
Look at his
You're
character.
good.
He hasn't been talking about Mexican.
Yeah, never mind.
I woke up here and was like, "What? Am I home?"
Yeah, actually, it's funny as shit. So you guys run off. Does anyone else want to run off, or are you guys gonna actually stop and listen to
I mean,
your professor? Does not give a shit. He does not look.
Wesson's
looks like he
a
doesn't
good old
care at
country
all.
boy, so he's gonna listen to his superiors.
The
Okay.
bodies make a triangle,
All the
You-
squares make a circle.
but that is only said with the triangle of my hand.
So as far as everyone else can tell, you're just holding up a fucking triangle.
Exactly.
Perfect. Jesus. I mean, at this point, we might as well just get a
We're
second class
staying
in
with the
now.
professor group.
Well, I'll make this quick so you guys can chase after your 2 heroes over there, but again, to become fully certified grade 3 sorcerers as your first assignment, all you'll need to do is go in, exercise the cursed spirit, and come back out. I'll be on the outside maintaining the veil, so if you run into any issues, you're on your own. I make myself understood?
Yes, sir.
Cool. He says it, but he's actually like, he's not unlike Master Raven, he doesn't really care whether or not you give him an assertive yes or no. Alright. Good luck out there. And remember, the number 1 rule is survival.
Number 1 rule.
Never
Don't
forward,
die.
you guys. And then he clasps his hands together and then does the veil. So as you guys can look up, you can slowly start to see the sky around you just slowly becoming blacker and blacker as the dome gets formed around the side of the baseball field. Arata, can I get a perception check, please?
Clueless. He's
So,
with like 3 alone.
everything
Kate?
appears to be in order. But yeah, your professor has now dropped the veil. He's outside the veil now.
Do we want to strategize the 4 of us out here?
I think we should have our frontliners go to the front, our backliners stay in the back, do some range on him. But we have to see what his cursed ability is.
I agree with that. I am not going first.
I'll fight first.
I was gonna say we had the midget do it, but if you want to, go ahead.
Little man, would you like to go first?
No.
But we could all see over
Okay.
you. It would be perfect.
Thank you, oh elder wise one.
All right, are we going?
Okay, are you
Yeah,
guys
let's go.
choosing?
Yeah.
So, to be clear, you're walking in front of everyone, right, Colt?
No, I don't think it's
So, like,
Colt.
you guys
I
wanna-
think
No,
it's
it's Cade.
Cade's, dude.
It's Cade. Yeah.
Oh, it's Cade?
Oh,
Okay, so you're in front. Before you enter inside of the stadium, can I get one more perception check out of you, Jeb? As you're walking in, you look up and you can see a cursed, what appears to be a cursed spirit,
The fuck is that thing?
crouched on top of the pillar.
Would I have not have seen this when I ran straight in?
No, you were running straight in. I still had I had a couple of chances for you guys to check perception, but this is the first time someone rolled above a 9, unfortunately. So
I never had rolled perception though. That's all I
No,
was
you guys
at.
rolled whenever because you were unconscious when you first got there.
Yeah, that's right.
Is he the only one that sees this?
No, so you as you guys are walking, like you can very clearly see it. Like it looks
Okay.
like it looks like it's about to pounce on you guys. It just hasn't done it yet. So
love.
Oh, I just realized
It's-
we're gonna get to see all these.
yeah,
Ooh.
it is above you guys. So, can I go ahead? Or actually, okay, how would you interact with it? So you see the, you see the cursed spirit above you.
Can I hide?
You're in the
Like,
back. You could,
Like dive in the bushes or something?
yeah, you can. You would like to? Or, okay, to be very clear, you diving into the bushes to your right?
Yes.
Okay. So you go ahead and you roll into the bushes to your right. And so you're moving like over here-ish? Alright, sorry. You there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. As soon as you get into the bush, you hear a low growl
Oh no.
as another cursed spirit pops out from the side. And it just gives you like a low hiss. If everyone could please roll initiative. Colt, you are up first. By the way, Arata, because you dove in the bushes, you were like point blank, like face to face with this guy.
Got it.
He will not attack yet.
You can smell his breath.
Yeah,
It's stinky. Which
DM's
round?
kindness because I didn't tell you to roll perception before you jumped in, so he's still gonna do his normal turn order. But do know that he is like within striking distance, and you will trigger an opportunity attack if you try to leave.
Appreciate that.
Okay. What you doing, Colt?
I'm going to draw my lasso and do a fancy little like figure 8 fucking spin back and forth,
Against
And-
which curse
and I-
spirit?
and I'm gonna crack spirit number 3.
You're gonna crack spirit number 3.
Yeah.
Please roll the attack with disadvantage because he is shrouded by bushes. Okay, a 12. A 12 does hit. Please roll your damage. Okay, dealing it for 12 damage. You guys, you absolutely just fucking threw the bushes.
Wait, what'd you say?
No, you're
Does
good. Do your thing.
the deck save? And if succeeded, damage is half, and no knockback applied.
Oh, you're right. Good call, dude. Shout out to my fucking DM, bro. My co-DM is fucking clutch. What's the save on it?
12.
Podium's dealt with a lot of
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh.
okay. You nicked him, so you're actually doing 6 damage.
And Browse, make sure you tick off one of your cursed energy dice.
So.
Didn't know that.
Does he get knocked back by that at all? I forget.
No, he saved it, so no knockback.
Perfect. All right, next up, it is the middle curse spirit, who's going to jump down and attempt to strike at Jeb, who unfortunately already saw him, so he does not get advantage on the roll.
Ooh.
Does a 16 hit, although he only does 2 damage to you,
15.
hitting you for a whopping 2 damage. It is now Weston's turn. No, I lied. It's the
Oh, it's the other
Oh,
ones,
it's
yeah.
alright, it's
the
mine.
red curse spirit's
The one
turn.
in front of Urata.
Yep, the one in front of Arata,
Arata.
who is going to very obviously strike at Arata
No.
with a claw slash.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Does 20 hits, rolls damage, dealing 6 damage into you. Okay, Weston, now it's your turn.
Alright. Wesson is going to move over to the behind the cop car
Oh,
Yep.
you can do that.
and steady himself
good. Hey, you got
for
it
a
out of the
shot
way
on
now.
number 1.
Yep.
We're just gonna do a normal faded 6 shooter shot.
Okay. Roll to hit. That hits.
Very good.
Please roll your
Very
damage.
good. Ooh, nice 10.
Doing 10 damage. Okay. Tell me how you kill this
Oh,
first
didn't. So after he gets set up, he's gonna use the hood of the police car like just a table to steady himself. He'll look over at the
Yeah.
demon-like monster and go, "Jesus Christ is waiting on you," and then just pulls the trigger
Just-
right through the head.
Damn. Pulsating right through the fucking skull. While you were by the cop car, can you give me a perception check?
Yes.
You need above an 8. Okay. You can hear faint whimpering inside the car.
All right, I'm gonna look over to the group.
It's not. Yeah, you can shout
Yeah,
something to them. You
just
can't
be
actually
like,
act on it yet.
"Hey guys, I think there's somebody in this car."
Arata, it is now your turn.
Can Weston or can Colt or Jinbo see me in the bush?
Jinbo.
I would
Jinbon,
say-
what's his
Jeb.
name?
Jebon.
Jebon. Sorry.
I would say Colt could probably see you. Jeb is dealing with the fucking curse spirit in front of him right now.
Okay. I'm going to summon my phantom dagger and attack.
Okay. You roll to hit. An 11 does not hit,
Tough.
unfortunately.
Tough.
Very tough. So he just dodges out of the way. And hisses at you again, like a really pissed off cat. Jeb, it is your turn.
Double unarmed strike, number 2.
Okay, you're gonna double unarmed strike number 2. Please roll to hit. Okay, an 18
And
hits.
the 4.
So roll the damage on that one. Okay, you deal 2, and then roll again, please, because I think you're using what, your martial arts. Eos, help me out here. I forget
Yes.
I'm.
Yes, if he's using a monk slot.
16 also hits. Please roll your damage. But
Yeah,
I'll,
Yeah. So you have a
Freedom.
thing known as monk dice,
Damn!
and it
go.
gets stronger. Oh, well, that kills him.
so
Taro.
okay. Go ahead and let me know how you kill this cursed spirit in front of you.
Just one punch short of the shit move finishes him off.
Just one. So you get a partial see as a cursed spirit can feel its intestines being contorted in ungodly positions. Before you can get the final effect, he simply just collapses in agony, then just begins slowly fading away. So,
I'm
Gone.
dissatisfied with the action. I wish
There
the
you
fight
go.
lasted longer and I could make him shit.
oh, it'll last longer. Next up, Colt, my man, you're up to go. Yeah.
I will close the gap then, and I will hit him with my sickle slash.
Okay. Oh, good thing disadvantage didn't matter. You miss. It's completely whiffing. The middle cursed spirit is dead. It is now the
Curse Spirit's turn.
that cursed spirit's turn. And he will, spoiler alert, try to slash at you with his squad as an 8 hit. Sorry, he's gonna attack Colt because you just attacked him.
No,
Because
does not
it's
hit.
Okay. Weston, we're back to you.
Oh, Wesson's still gonna just slowly rotate over and line up his shot. He's trying to go 2 for 2 here.
Okay. You are shooting with disadvantage because they're still in the
Very
bushes.
good. I hope I crit fail. And
Damn.
somebody's getting
Don't
shot.
speak it into
And
existence.
somebody is getting
Don't
shot.
speak it into existence.
Coupe.
Ah,
After my own
I
heart,
crit on that first
Yep.
one too.
an 11 does not hit. Although you didn't hit any of your
Hit on
teammates,
that
though.
first one.
Yeah, that's
Thank
tough. I would have
Christ.
got my OST
But he's
play.
in the bush. He's a bush camper, bro. Arata, you're up.
I'm back for the dagger.
Boom. Roll a hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
play his OST.
Bang.
Play it.
Bang.
Man, I can't. I don't have his OST. I don't have his OST.
The
It's okay. I'm saving it for domains and max techniques. It'll be ready by the next session. Don't worry. Okay, tell us how you critically kill this poor cursed spirit that was just trying to eat humans.
I'm just trying to eat you. That's all.
When he
Roll
got
your
me
damage,
first,
yeah.
and he hits. Oh, I
Yeah.
rolled damage. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Crit damage. All right,
There it is.
16. Yeah, you would have.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Yep. So he's looking at Colt. I get him right behind the horn, and I drag as far down his arm as I can, and he just slowly loses his arm and falls in half.
Yeah.
The final cursed spirit has had no arm and is now extra dead. We will leave you guys for a second and head into
Oh,
the
God.
Crimson Field.
Just start getting fucked up.
Ah!
That's baseball diamond.
So,
Oh,
you make your way into the Crimson Field.
There's 4 of them.
It almost looks like these retards are trying to recreate some sort of game that they've seen before. Arata, I'll say, or not Arata, Arashi, I'll say that the entrance from where you're running out to leads to about right here. So slightly
We have
obscured by
another
the now.
sports episode.
Yep. So you're a little bit behind. You're concealed right now, but you've just ran out. Yeah. Give me a. You need to beat a 8 on stealth because you will be running out to the open. But.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you're perfectly concealed. So.
Alright, so with advantage, I will roll Raijin Wrath and run up and electrically fucking fry this one at the home plate.
Nope. So
No.
you miss. So.
Embarrassing.
Wow. That's actually pretty fucking terrible.
That's not good.
I'll say, Fiero, you have now made it.
Yeah.
And I will now need an initiative roll out of you guys.
This time I will be using Downpour Impact, and I will be going for the good old Heavy Rain Gut Punch.
That doesn't. I'm kidding. That hits.
And I'm fucking just going straight through him. Just watery Heavy Rain hand and just slamming into his gut.
Boom. All right. You absolutely just fucking pulverize this guy. Like, he just goes flying back fucking X amount of feet before he just disintegrates into dust. Just gone
And
into the
I
wind.
do use one Cursed Energy dice.
All right. Fiero, it is now your turn.
Wait, can I use my
Alright.
movement? Okay, then I am going to run just over towards third base, but a little bit like out of range, like over here. I don't know
Okay.
their movement speed, so.
All right. Fiero, Arrow, because the
Yep.
first cursed spirit is dead.
I'm gonna run right there.
Okay.
And I am going to unarmed strike.
Would he be hidden too or no?
Did you want to be hidden, or are you just
Nah,
charging out?
I'm charging in.
Okay,
Okay.
charging in, cursed, unarmed strike. A 24 does hit. Please roll your damage. 13. Once again, instantly fucking vape. You guys are just fucking these cursed spirits up, man. Boom.
Type shit.
Sit beneath you. Okay,
Rip
so you
his
just
head off.
you fucking decapitate this motherfucker. He just fades away into cursed dust. Okay. It is now the guy on third, right?
Yep.
Okay, he's going to check notes. Yep, he can make it. He runs up to you, Arashi, and he will strike with, you guessed it, Claw Slash is a 20 hit, dealing a 4 damage. Next up is the guy on second. He's just gonna charge at you then.
He's stupid. He don't think.
Just growling.
Somebody kill that turkey.
Okay.
All right. Arashi is going
heard you,
to
Drew.
attack with Raijin Wrath again on this one in front of him.
Okay. That hits. Please roll your damage. Boom. You have once again instantly vaporized.
I just take his head and just.
Oh, the electric chair. Please don't put it on, Massa. It's so dark.
And
Don't put me in
then
that dark place.
I will run.
John Coffee.
I will run all the way to here.
Okay.
Sir, that's more than 90 feet.
I have 60 feet of movement. That's not more than 90.
It's a joke about actual baseball lengths being 90 feet. Don't worry about it.
No, believe me, Browse, you don't understand. I literally sat there for like 30 fucking minutes trying to find a way to make it like more accurate, but it's actually a junior baseball field.
Okay,
So,
okay, there we
Oh,
go.
nice,
there we
nice,
go.
nice.
Plainfield Optimist.
Yeah,
Plainfield
they're 40
Optimist.
feet away from
Plainfield Optimist, 45 feet.
It's a hell of a stadium for a youth league.
Hell
Tell you
yeah,
what,
it
man,
is.
full concourse and everything, guys. It used to be the place, man. Adamantium Field.
Dude,
Nice- nice spot.
Adamantium Field.
Okay. It is now
And I
Fierro's
extended
turn.
Walking right into him.
Okay.
And
Wow, you guys are just fucking.
going nuts.
That's not your last
40
cursed energy
feet,
slot, are you?
what?
Yo, how many cursed energy slots do you have after your? Oh, he took that long rest like I
yeah,
did.
I have
Yeah.
3 left.
Okay.
Yeah, you instantly pulverize him. So,
I ripped this one in half. Like I just grabbed it.
it's perfect midsection. If Death the Kid was here, he'd compliment your symmetry. So he's been ripped in
Arashi
half.
watches Fierro do that, and then Arashi looks kind of annoyed, like he wanted to get all 3 of them or all 4 of them.
Okay.
Because what Arashi killed 2?
Half. Yeah.
He killed half.
Like Arashi
Oh.
is like mad that he's tied now.
Okay. Can I get a perception check out of one of you two with advantage? Okay. A 17. You can sort of feel like, obviously there's no visible curse spirits left in the area, but you still feel a very heavy pressure of negative
Do I know
energy
the
around you.
direction?
Yes, it's coming from, spoiler alert, the big gigantic red glowing like mass. It's over
Alright,
there.
I run
Like
towards
the tree root looking thing.
It looks like,
like
I know it
I'm-
looks like a tree root. Just think of it more like just like a big like bulge essentially.
Okay.
Like I'm
Pops
like
up
taking
going
off.
out.
I'm taking off to it.
I'm
Okay.
right behind him.
I'm faster.
Well, obviously not right behind him, but
Yeah.
like I'm following him.
Actually, Tucker, I will need a perception check out of you. I forgot.
Do you want it with advantage?
No, just a normal perception check. You need a 16 to pass. Wow.
Damn.
Okay. All
I
right,
keep missing it by 1.
there you go. All right, so we cut back. So far, nothing happens. We cut back to the outside of the field. So remember, you guys are out of cursed spirits to kill and pulverize in one shot. You guys do obviously notice that they're pretty weak, so you're a little confused at how hard this test is supposed to be.
Well, guys,
Uh,
I think we're ready to go in.
Weston, did you say something was in the car?
Oh yeah, something was in this car.
Oh fuck!
so I'm guessing you guys go in to
Yeah,
open the
Weston
car.
would like to go and see. Is the door locked?
Door's unlocked.
Okay, well, Weston's going
So-
to open that door.
Yep. So you pull it open, and you just see a fucking like super shell shock cop. Like he's fucking just.
Oh, I back the blue, sir. How can I help you?
You can't fucking help, man. They just fucking came out of everywhere. They just started slashing, and there's just fucking sludge. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Alright.
You can tell there's like it looks to appear to be like a Remington 870, just a nice standard combat shotgun on the floor. But the guy himself is just absolutely mentally fucked up.
Sir, do you need a nap?
I don't even know what the fuck, man. That was Todd. That was Jeremy. We were just supposed to be just fucking scaring some kids, and these fucking people just they're not even people.
Sir, you have to calm down. We are here to handle this situation.
More persuasion. You need a 14 to pass.
Shit.
Wow. What the fuck are some kids gonna do, man? What
Damn
the
it,
fuck
dude.
is
I don't have a
happening?
knockout.
Holy shit. I'm just fuck. I mean, it looks like he's like about to be like catatonic. Like he's not really a threat to you guys. He's just freaking
Come out with
the
the butt of your gun, dude.
Yeah. Does anyone else go to check him out, by the way, or are you just like, standing over there letting Weston handle this?
I'm gonna walk over and check out the shotgun.
I
Yeah,
like the shotgun.
by all means.
They don't have these in
So-
Japan.
Yep.
That is
You
cool
reach
too.
You reach in and pick up the shotgun, and I'm assuming you begin inspecting it. He doesn't stop you. He just again fucking
Yeah.
horns and fucking mouths on the goddamn arms.
Hey, now,
Yeah, while
Freaking out.
Colt or while Weston's doing this whole negotiation with him, trying to calm him down, I just
Yeah.
kind of nudge him aside and grab it and just deeply inspect it again, and just kind of seeing what's going on with it.
hey, remember now what I
It's so
told you.
cool.
Yep.
You're right. Look down the barrel.
Yep. Okay. So you guys good? You guys go ahead and start heading inside?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys start heading inside. However, you guys were a little bit behind our two eager beavers, so
Yeah, and
As
they
you guys
fucking walk into a battlefield of corpses, bitch.
yep. I will say,
Corpses aren't
Fiero, you do notice that your buddy's been awfully silent as of recent.
Yeah. I actually, Tucker has noticed that.
Yep. So, as you guys stand there, you can see the bowl just begin radiating curse energy, like absolutely off the charts. You know what? I will say, Arashi, you were standing right next to the bulge, right?
Yep, I ran up.
Yep. Can I get a dexterity check?
With
Need a-
advantage because of my feature.
Fuck, you do have curse energy left. You will need a 13 to pass. Okay.
Oh, got it.
Perfect. So, because you're so quick, you notice that the bowl just absolutely just bursts open. Think like one of those flood spores from Halo, just like popping out.
Can I like jump
And-
back?
Yeah, like you just jump back out of harm's way, so you don't deal any damage.
Reference,
You
by
don't
the
have
way.
any damage dealt to you. And then, first, you see 4 more cursed spirits pop out. So
Hiding
you see
right there.
4 more spirits, just like kind of almost like a fucking Diddy Kong, just barrel pop, popping out. They land right in front of you, and behind them pops out another cursed spirit that looks way different from the rest. You will need an inside check. You can just naturally
What the
tell this
fuck is that
motherfucker
thing?
is a little bit different than the rest of his homies. You can hear like low growls, but it almost sounds like a collective murmuring, kind of like if you were standing in a crowd, just coming from the center of it. It's just like a fucking mass of like red sludge, and then you can see little bits of what appear to be skulls, and also some baseball equipment popping out from the amalgamation. I would once again need a new initiative check
No.
because you have to do this
What
first. I need everyone to roll. I need everyone to roll initiative. But okay, Colt, you're not there. Curse Spirit 4 is going to run up to Fiero and strike him with a claw strike.
Yeah, it hits.
Dude.
That hits.
Christ, they've been rolling fucking
Yes,
good.
they have.
Yep.
Yeah, they have.
So dealing 5 damage into you. Okay. Next, it is Curse Spirit number 2, who will do the exact same thing.
No.
Does an 8 hit you, Arashi? Alright, he just skillfully dodges it. Perfect. Jib is not there. Arata, you're also not there. Curse Spirit 3, he's going to flank you. Look at that. They got some basic military tactics, these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
Okay, he misses. Curse Spirit number 1 is going to move to also surround Arashi, and he will roll to hit. Does a 10
No.
hit? Okay. Alright, Weston's not here. Arashi, finally you two. I can't believe you guys both rolled last. You guys were fucked.
All right. So, let me measure this out. I am going to use 2 cursed energy dice and cast Ripple of Heaven, and it should hit her spirit 1, 2, 3, and then it will also hit my
Fiero?
boy Fiero. So it hits all 4 of them,
Okay.
and I will need. So it'll do 9 damage, and I need.
Hey, that knocks me out.
Well, sorry.
It might not be a bad thing.
Yeah,
And I need a con save DC 14 or 0 movement speed for their next turn.
Okay.
Okay, 2 of them succeed, but they also all take 9 damage.
Okay. It's pretty solid. Well, that's 1, 2, and 3 that all take 9 damage.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And Fiero, who is
And
knocked
Fiero.
out now.
Well, actually, he would be
Actually,
knocked
I'm
out.
not.
He would be knocked out. Yeah. So 1, 2, and 3. You said 9 damage?
Yep.
Okay. Fiera, I believe you know what's about to happen since.
I already got the picture ready.
Alright. So you have now entered rage form.
Yep.
So you're now an enraged tiger.
Yep.
Oh, and
Obviously,
it's
you
his
just,
turn.
yep, and you've just started feeling unconscious, and then Fiero is unconscious, but the cursed spirit is not. So go ahead. Okay. An 8 does not. Who are you striking?
3.
3? Well, the 8 does not hit. So you slash, he just effortlessly dodges.
Yeah.
Okay, and it is now the grade 2 spirit's turn. And he is going to. You don't hear him say anything, but he will try to hit Arashi with a sludge ball. Does a 4 hit.
No.
Alright, and then as a bonus action, he will toss you a Crimson Curveball. Can I please see a DC 10 dex save with advantage, because you are Arashi.
With advantage.
Okay, you are not.
I'm just zooming out of the
Yep.
way of these.
You're not knocked prone. Okay, we're back up. Colt, you guys have finally made it into the action. Colt's in there. Arata's in there.
Yay!
Jib
This
is
is the
in there.
first time that Arata, Wesson, and Jeb have seen.
I mean,
This-
Wesson's immediately going to think that you are a cursed spirit,
Yeah, I was gonna
and
say,
he's
none of
going
you
to shoot
know
you.
that I
I'm
am.
just letting you know.
I would let you guys do an insight check so that you can see if it looks familiar.
And it's, I hope you can, Wesson doesn't know.
Colt could potentially warn if he wants to.
I'll say you guys are already like here. You've cleared past this, so you don't have to make any checks.
Hey, Jeb, roll that insight check.
Jeb, roll that insight check. Oh yeah, okay. You guys can tell that the cursed spirit looks pretty familiar, almost kind of like if the arrow was a tiger.
Jeb doesn't
Okay.
tell us. That's his choice.
Jeb can. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, looks
It is
like
Jeb.
Fiero.
All right, he's
Jeb's
told you
like,
guys.
"Hey."
Announcement has been made. You guys look like Fiero. All right. It is now Colt's turn.
I'm going to use a cursed lasso rack on
What's the
demon
DC
number
check on that again?
4.
What is the save to not be fucked up?
I'm
DC
not
12.
better.
It's DC 12. Boom. He has failed, so he receives full damage. And actually, he was not damaged in the previous round, so he's brought down pretty low. He looks pretty weak.
Yeah, all 4 of them should be pretty weak now. Ugh.
Okay. It is now Curse Spirit's 4's turn.
Yes.
He is just going to keep on attacking at the now Tiger form Fiero with a, you guessed it, Claw Slash. Whole lot of nothing. The second one, do the exact same thing. Curse Spirit
Yep.
number 2, and that one hits Arashi, dealing
Oh, 2 hitting me?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay. It is now Jib's turn. Jeb on Taro. What you got?
I take aim with my rhombus arrow
Okay.
at the
Range.
BBC if it's in range.
At the BBC?
What is your range on Rhombus Arrow?
50 feet.
Yeah, he's
in
in range.
range. Oh god.
You could always
I'm-
use movement speed
okay.
if he wasn't kid.
Yep. I'm guessing you also want to draw a line. with
Of
this?
course.
Okay, you've now drawn a line. Okay, roll to hit. Okay, so a 9, it does not hit, unfortunately.
Does the line get drawn?
A line still gets drawn, but it is not hit. It is now Arata's turn.
Did we do damage to 4?
You've done damage to all
Yeah,
four.
four,
All
all
four
of them
of
have
them
been
are one
damaged at this
shot.
point.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I'll just stay here, and I'll use my crossbow. Just normal old crossbow.
Okay, so normal old crossbow. I have 15 hits. Please do your damage. I'm pretty sure you cap the. Boom! Look at that.
I take that 14. Oh,
Big
there they
round.
are.
There it
Damn,
goes.
There it goes. Holy fuck.
Hey, your first one was
Yeah, all
14.
of it. Yep. So how do you kill curse spirit number 4?
Just normal shot through its heart, and it just falls over.
Falls over and then
Wait.
disintegrates. Okay. It is now curse spirit number 3's turn. Who? Well, you guessed it.
Going after the...
Claw slash at Fiero,
It hits.
dealing 6 damage.
Big roll.
Very big roll. Curse spirit number 1's turn. Doing the exact same thing. Why is it not loading?
Laggy.
Boom.
No, my AC is 12, so.
Does not hit. All right, Weston, your time to shine.
Weston's gonna move over to the left a little bit, and we're gonna try and do a wrath shot on the BBC.
A wrath shot on the
Yeah, we're
BBC.
gonna try
are
and
you?
get him real
Are you?
angry.
All right. I will.
Would that be what? He rolls with advantage and we roll with advantage against him?
No, it's he
No, he
gets
just
advantage.
attacks the next closest creature.
Yeah, so he gets advantage on his next attack, but he has to target the closest creature.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, that would be fucking me, and then I remembered the cursed spirits.
Yeah. Okay.
It
A
does,
19
4
hits
damage as well.
is
Oh, nice.
okay. So you've done 4 damage. Perfect. And then what's the save again?
Wisdom, DC 12.
Wisdom DC 12. This motherfucker is pretty stupid.
Let's go.
Yep. So he is enraged. He is enraged.
All right, then I'm gonna yell
Okay,
out. All right, we don't
Rashi.
need to attack the BBC. He's probably gonna kill number 3.
It's not me yet.
Yeah. After Weston Sarashi.
Is it? When
Yeah.
does the BBC
Yeah, the
go?
BBC was
He's
last.
last.
He's last.
Oh, he's last. Okay. Arashi is going to unarmed strike, so he doesn't use a cursed energy dice on number 1.
Oh yeah, I gotta take off a cursed energy. Ooh, I only have 3 left.
Okay.
And that's
I don't do that.
all I have to do is roll 1.
Features and traits, and then scroll down,
Number,
Cade.
that was on to number 1. Cade.
Yep. Yep. So number 1
So you know,
has
I just
been dead.
fucking, and I didn't
Boom.
use any cursed energy there. But bonus action, I will use my, what did we call it in features and traits? Basic focused RCT, which is second win D&D wise.
Okay. And you now do not have any more RCT at all.
No, you're right. And I heal
Heal
for
back.
5 damage.
5 HP. So you're good.
Yep.
In the meantime, Fiero, is your turn.
Yeah. 2 and
After
3 are.
Arashi kills number 1, he looks at Fiero and holds up a 3.
Hey, 2 and 3 are in a line, right? Like a line for what I want to do.
Oh, dude, that may not be
like-
a good idea. Not the BBC.
No.
The BBC's got
You
advantage.
could.
Yeah,
I
go
would
for it.
say
He
you could
attacks the
squeeze
next
the gap.
closest, bro.
They are in a line, but as your teammate has so.
But you are a fucking man-eating tiger.
Oh yeah,
right
you're not
now.
thinking. You're
Yeah.
just attacking.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's it.
Oh my
no, Let me
God.
move you to the other side.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so you go to line up your. I'm assuming your yeah. So you go to line up your apex pounds, but you could just completely slip. Like as you try to get your back paw down, it slips on some of the sludge, and you just completely ram here,
No.
basically right on top of where the spirit is, which doesn't deal any damage. However, you are now under the effect of sludge grip, so your movement speed has now been cut in half. And any range attacks made against you are now currently with advantage. It will take an action to clear off
You
the sludge.
can run away.
It would provoke an opportunity
Yes, it
attack,
would.
but there you are.
Well, it's either
So
you're
there you
getting an
go.
opportunity attack or you're gonna get advantaged on.
Yep, and I will still make you burn your curse energy because it was a crit fail. All right. And speaking of big BBCs, it is now his turn, and he
would've
does
went
have
so well, man.
advantage. He
On
does
his
have
closest.
advantage.
target.
It could have worked so well. It's obviously gotta be the Mexican
Yeah,
tiger.
and he is going
That
to
was
hit
Tigre.
you with a sludge ball.
I'm sorry.
So 17, dealing only 2 damage. He's doing like shit.
That's enough.
Yep. But as a bonus action, he will also throw a Crimson Curveball at you. So please make a dex save with a disadvantage because you are sludged the
who?
fuck up.
He's,
At,
he's unconscious from the sludge ball, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're unconscious from the sludge ball? Sorry.
I
You're
have
now
20
unconscious.
HP.
Fair. Damn, you're already back down to 1? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, you're knocked
that
out.
motherfucker hit me.
Is
Yep.
he throwing it at me?
No, because his minions are still in your way. He's throwing it at Jeb, because he got a nice clear line to you, so... Jeb, could you please give me a dex save, DC 10? Okay, nice. So you bypass the curveball. You dodge it effortlessly. Alright, we're back at the Colt.
Wait, because he dodged it, does it hit Arata?
No,
Um,
no.
No, it doesn't. That would be fucked up. Okay. Colt.
Wait. While in Tiger form, my armor class is set to 17.
Yeah.
What?
Why?
None of those hit. Nothing hit me.
Oh, so
I am
he
still
needs
at
to get
nothing
that.
hit
That
you.
may be a little bust.
I am still at 7
Jesus.
health.
Yeah, because it's the same as 17, which was his roll. Wow.
I'm glad I went back
Alright.
to red.
Wow, I should have hit you with the other attack then. Alright.
Well, you can just
Um,
rewind if you're gonna rewind to where
Yeah,
he
you could-
doesn't.
yeah.
know.
Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah.
we... Alright, yeah, okay. We're gonna rewind. Colt, hold that sickle slash for a moment. So then instead, with advantage, he's going to roll teamwork tendrils, because they're a team. He's going to strike 3 times. All of them
Oh,
at... So... Okay.
That'll hit.
Wait, no, this might kill him. Or no, the first one would just knock him out.
yeah, it's all
Yeah.
in one
So the
attack
fourth
too.
one-
It can't be over
Yeah.
multiple.
That brought me
Yeah.
down to 3.
Yep. 4th one is in 3 attack. The 2nd one is going to roll. Okay. And then the 3rd one. If it would
Now
tell
I'm knocked out.
Okay, you are now knocked out. Alright, so then back to
Oh
normal.
my
Colt,
gosh,
you're
that tiger was the
doing-
Mexican?
I will say, yeah, you revert back to human form now that you've
I
been knocked
figured.
out.
Hey, Cole,
Yeah.
we're not passing up that 7 you rolled.
Yeah, Colt, you still roll a 7.
Towards 3, but can't quite reach him drawing a line still.
Do you want to make an attacking move afterwards?
I don't.
Do you have a ranged attack? Unless you don't want to. It's
Um,
again. I know if you're trying to reserve your curse energy, you don't have to make an attack.
Shoot another rhombus arrow at him.
At who?
3.
Roll a hit.
Don't crit fail. Don't crit fail.
How do you kill the third curse spirit?
Arrow between the eyes.
Bow! He just gets impaled with the polygons of death. He's now dead. Okay. Also, the rage effect is now worn off of Big Black Cock, if you didn't know. Okay. Rata, you're up.
I'm gonna slide just past here, barely at the edge of my movement. What is this?
It's heard.
And I can still hit with the crossbow.
Who you shooting at?
2, but missed.
Arashi, you're up. Oh, no, Weston, you're up.
Alright, Weston's gonna move over to the right a little bit. And we're gonna shoot that BBC with just a normal shot.
Okay, a 17 does hit. You have a -1 to your damage
Okay,
roll, though.
it'd be 6 then. Goopy armor.
Okay, so you deal 6 damage.
And that's all
You're
I got, yeah.
Arashi, you're up.
Alright, Arashi is going to unarmed strike the one in front of him as well.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Okay, great.
That's it.
Yep, grade 2's turn. He's going to try to hit. He's going to move a little bit closer to you guys. He can't
Wait,
go far.
no, wait. Fierro has to roll a death saving throw.
Go ahead and roll death save.
Oh my God.
Dude, you almost crit fail.
Yeah.
That's the first one.
Yep.
This could get rough.
Yeah, if you
Burrows up a little bit. Kind of the sludge kind of passes over. It doesn't suffocate you, but you can feel yourself getting slowly pushed away, kind of like you're standing at the beach by some sludge. Greg 2 Curse Spirit will then now attack with a sludge ball aimed at Colt. Not with advantage, but I mean,
but
it doesn't
still
matter.
20.
20
Yep.
hits, yeah.
Okay, dealing 6 damage. He will also use his bonus action, which is a Crimson Curveball. And he will target Arashi.
Alright.
Please see a dex save above 10. Okay, perfect. You're fine. It's back up to Cole.
Lasso. What would even...
I would say you could lasso him. He's a pretty big target, but you got a big lasso.
Get this bitch in front of me and I'll go handle the big one.
I will also say, Browse, for your information, that bat that he's holding is technically a single-handed weapon.
That's what Arashi says to you, though, Colt.
Yeah, nobody likes Arashi.
Just... Spirit 2. Do, Sickle Slash.
A 21 hits. How do you kill him?
Take the knife, I do a little 360 flip in the hand, and I slit his throat.
Damn, why is Colt bigger than me?
'Cause I am, bitch.
It's his perspective, the mental idea.
He's got little man syndrome.
Is he back?
I am a knight.
He is a knight! He's a
Hello,
knight.
I am Sozo.
Okay, all cursed spirits have been removed from the field except for the biggest of the Blackhawks.
Get this
Jib,
bitch.
it's up to you. Jib.
I
Go ahead.
approach the BBC and fight it with 2 hands with a double unarmed attack.
Okay, you are now affected by sludge grip, so you're not gonna have, you're gonna have half movement speed. But say it again.
Double unarmed to strike again.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Yes.
Wow, nice. Okay, roll your crit damage. Okay, got a 9. Okay, and then do it again. So roll your unarmed strike second time.
Left hand.
Okay, 14 does or 12 does not hit. Okay. He's still looking pretty strong, but you've noticed he's not as strong as he was before in terms of the overall health level of the BBC. Arata, your time.
I'm gonna summon my phantom crossbow and
Oh, okay.
fire a bolt there from here.
All right, you've summoned your phantom crossbow.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, you have unintentionally struck Jeb with a miscalculation on your crossbow.
How
It
much
has been a
damage
while
does
since you
this
summoned
do?
it. You're a little
How much
rusty.
damage does this
Yeah, roll
do?
that damage.
This phantom crossbow. Oh.
8. Jeb, how much health you got there, man?
I think 10.
Oh, it's still
Yeah,
alive.
so
Okay,
it's
so
10.
now you have 2.
I do.
All right.
Hey, might be bro.
Yeah, you hear your classmate
Hey,
give you a very
might be
sincere
my
apology
homie.
for almost killing you. My fault, gang. My bad, Salon. Okay, Arata almost kills his teammate. Wesson, let's see if you can also almost kill your teammate. He is in your line of sight, so be careful.
We're just gonna make it even
There's
better, and
also
we're gonna
a-
move right behind him.
Okay,
Oh, dang it.
made the 6-shooter does not hit.
It's a tough one.
Okay, Arashi,
Okay.
what's up?
So, this is my last cursed energy dice, so it is with advantage, correct?
Roll with
Okay.
advantage. If you crit, you black flash and get all of them back.
I am going to jump, like galaxy impact jump,
Okay.
and with advantage, strike him with downpour impact.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh.
Ooh, very close, very close, very close. 19 obviously does hit. Okay.
7 damage.
Or 7 damage. Beautiful.
I have some
Okay,
cool
you are
work.
now affected by sludge grip, so that returns your movement speed back to normal.
Yep. Well, I
You're now
also am
also-
out of.
You're
cursed
out of
energy.
curse energy, so all of your future curse energy attacks would need to be rolled with either disadvantage or half damage.
Yep.
Okay. Fiero, I didn't know there say. Okay.
I did it, yeah.
So stabilize yourself. Okay, grade 2 curse spirit's turn. He's going to target. How far away are you guys? 10 feet.
I'm up in his mouth.
You are
I
up
just
in his
fucking
mouth.
jumped up and
Dude,
punched
does
him.
he have an AO?
He's gonna roll teamwork tendrils, striking at Arashi twice and at Jeb once.
So first 2 at me.
Yep.
No. Yes.
Okay. That one deals
crit
1
fail.
fucking damage, dude. Jesus
Go.
Christ. Okay, and then the last one attacking at Jeb. Does attack. Jeb could be knocked out by this impact.
He's got 2. Yes!
But he's not!
Yes!
Hey!
Good health.
You
Wow.
perfectly parry the tendril with your staff, making it just barely graze you. But you could definitely feel your strength slipping. is actually going to throw it at Wesson, since he does
Hey.
have an angle from the left-hand
No,
side.
he doesn't.
Curveball.
Oh,
Curveball, it's
yeah,
crit
that's a good point.
Curveball.
I need a
Oh,
DC
deck save.
10 on your dex. Okay, you pass. Congratulations.
Yay.
Colt, back up to you.
I'm going to do a cursed lasso. I'm going to move a little bit to the right. Keep a little bit of distance between me and him and do a cursed lasso crack.
I
Okay.
got one fail,
Let's
one
go,
Crack
let's
does,
go.
crack does not hit. Jib, it's up to your turn.
I will
Get him.
Euclidean shape staff finesse strike him.
Ooh, okay, I like it. You're already sludged anyway, so no changes. Go ahead and strike.
Ooh.
Yep, more damage.
+7 is crazy.
Okay. Alright, so you strike into him. You do have your bonus action for an unarmed strike. Ooh, that also hits.
Bang. Get him,
Kill
Jeb.
him.
Sorry for
Kill
shooting.
him.
Damn.
Sorry for
Get him,
shooting you.
Jeb.
Yep.
Sorry for shooting you, bro.
Right damage.
There you go. Say it again?
Should there be a +1 on that unarmed strike? I don't know why that was there. It's default there.
That's fine. I'm sure it's like your strength modifier or something. But
That
the
unarmed
BBC
strike
is looking noticeably
I like
weaker.
how this thing's
Also
just
kind of
BBC
smaller.
now.
Take it
Smaller.
down.
Yep.
Take
All right.
down that
What?
BC.
No, Arata, you're up.
Hey, Jeb Bond, duck. I'm shooting again. Phantom crossbow coming over your noggin.
Try.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, you hit. This is -1 to the damage roll, though.
Yep.
Okay, you deal 5 damage. Still looking pretty good. He is, again, looking pretty weak. Weston, you're up.
Let's go. Alright, instead of going for the kill, because Weston is Catholic, he is going to go...
To baptize the fucking...
He's gonna go for the binding shot, so hopefully this hits. Oh, okay.
Okay. Binding
So he's got to
mercy
do a
shot does
con
hit.
save, DC 12, or he's stunned until the
Okay.
beginning of their next turn. Oh,
safe.
tough.
Ooh, that'll do
He
it.
just gets absorbed by the jelly.
It's like, oh man, that did no damage either.
Damn Catholics.
All right.
He's a Jew.
All right. Arashi looks at everybody
Noted.
and goes, "Will you guys fuck off and just let me 1v1 him?" And then with disadvantage, he will do Raijin Wrath. 12.
Okay, 12 does not
Tough. The
hit.
first
It was a crit on the
Crit.
first one. Damn.
That sucks, man. Shouldn't have used up all your curse energy, bro.
Oh,
my God.
no.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
My plan
Hey,
was
could-
to kill him and then run over bonus action and
Yeah,
stabilize
I can't get to
Could
you
you
next
guys
turn.
kill
Yeah.
him pretty quick, please?
'Cause you're just one away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If he crit failed there, by the way, he was
Yes.
dead.
I've almost crit failed twice.
Okay. I would start getting a new character sheet ready.
I'm already brainstorming. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, none of us can heal. yet.
Okay.
We're way, we're
Yep.
way too shitty.
It's now the grade 2's turn, who will once again use Teamwork Tendrils on Arashi once and Jeb twice. Actually, no. He's gonna
No.
move. No, he's gonna move closer to the center of you guys and then strike each of you guys once. So
Okay.
first
what's
is
the order
Colt,
of the hits?
first
Okay.
Colt, second Arashi, third Jeb.
Okay.
So,
Colt,
first one
19.
Colt gets hit.
Yeah, I
16.
get hit.
So your damage, Colt, is 3. Your damage,
I'm
Arashi, is
unconscious.
Oh, Colt, no.
Oh god.
Your damage that is 1.
Wait.
And I
don't think.
and
it
I
hit.
had the thing that was gonna save
Okay.
Jeb Montaro, or not Jeb Montaro, fucking
I don't think it
Pierre.
hit Jeb. So Jeb doesn't take any. Because it was a 10 against him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Jeb, no, you don't take any damage. Sorry, I'm lying.
I can't.
All right, so you're knocked out now.
Yes, again.
Still
You
alive.
guys might want to move up and try to like swap out now that you're low on health.
We're both rangers back here.
I was saying,
Dude, my
don't look at
armor
me.
class is
Ah, you
11.
kinda-
I dove
Be
headfirst
fair.
into a bush and caught a claw
Yep.
in the eye.
Okay, Colt is knocked out. Jib, you are not knocked out. He is looking relatively weak though. Jib.
And I strike him again. With the staff.
All right, that hits. Oh,
Oh, there you go. Come on.
Kill this
Grant,
thing.
he is looking really fucking weak. You do still have your unarmed strikes.
Said to fuck off and let me 1v1 it.
Give me another one.
You missed.
No.
11 misses.
We gotta
Okay.
take this thing out.
Arata, your turn. It is looking super fucking weak. Like the mass has just shrunk into the size of just like one or two guys just melted together.
Can I? So since he's down, I can shoot over him without
Yep.
a big risk, right? Okay, cool. I'll go to the mound.
By the way,
I don't know about big risk. It's just you could still crit fail it, but
I mean, yeah, but
yeah, you don't have to roll with disadvantage. Is what I'm saying.
yeah. Okay, cool. All right, one more phantom crossbow attack here.
16
Oh,
does hit.
come
You got
on.
-1 your damage roll.
7. Come on.
Tell me how you
Yes.
kill Grade 2
Yeah.
Cursed Spirit.
The phantom crossbow bolt unleashes and it hits him right between the eyes, and then his whole head just like implodes, poof, like a hole went through him.
Okay, so the whole head just fucking pops the fuck out, like it is real bad, and with the groaning, it fades into nothingness. You guys have
Arashi will run over to
BBC.
Fiero, and I will roll my medicine to see if I can stabilize him.
okay.
It's not with disadvantage. It'd be a 14. Is that good enough?
Uh,
I don't know what the save is to stabilize. I think it's like 12, probably.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You
Okay, so
stabilize it.
you are stabilized, Fiero. And then you're still unconscious because it's just
Yeah.
0 HP, but you're stabilized. Colt actually is still down. So
Yeah, if
If
someone
somebody
else wants
wants
to.
to
Like,
try
you
to
guys have
stabilize
freedom of
Cole.
movement right now.
I'll go help him.
Just send it into the Discord, but at the spot where the cursed spirit disintegrated, you guys can all see, everyone that's conscious can see a small glowing blue orb.
am I the closest
Devil
to it?
fruit.
It's a devil.
You are the closest to it. You are right on
Arashi
top.
picks it
The
up.
devil fruit.
Okay, Arashi picks it up. Are you trying to hide it, or are you
Can
just
I,
picking it up?
like, examine it?
Yeah, go ahead and
So what would I-
roll insight. Okay. You can tell that this cursed energy orb is just absolutely oozing that negative presence that you were feeling earlier. You also have a slight inclination that it might be the reason all these cursed spirits are here to begin with.
Is it edible?
It's about as hard as a marble. I'm not saying it's inedible.
With an insight of 18, I was curious.
Yes. It's about as hard as a marble.
marble?
Yep.
How big is it?
It's about the size of a basketball.
A basketball?
Yep.
Probably couldn't swallow it.
All right.
You can do it.
Arashi just holds it and looks at like everybody behind him and just goes. He's just like, I'm gonna take this to Sensei.
Can I see it?
No,
But I might know something about it.
I did the most damage. I'm keeping it.
But I killed it.
I think I did the most
Yeah,
damage.
he killed it.
While you guys are sitting there fucking with each other again, you've noticed that the veil has now dropped, and your teacher and your headmaster have walked in, and they're looking up relatively disappointed.
Can they just grab?
So your sensei and headmaster Ava walk up, and they just look pretty like disappointed mom and dad, like they're expecting more. Well, at minimum, everyone survived, so I guess you guys technically passed, but
I'm still knocked out.
yeah, but you're alive.
Yeah.
So- So, she walks over and she obviously, you're the only one that's still. Well, no, you and Jeb are both unconscious, right?
Oh,
No,
Oh,
I
You-
was
yeah,
not
Yeah,
Jeb, not
Jeb
Jeb.
is Jeb is on the verge of unconsciousness.
Yeah, Jeb is like super fucked up, So,
It's just triangle.
she's gonna charge a little bit stronger than normal, and you guys receive the benefits of Presence of Paradise. So, the people that were originally knocked
Colt's
unconscious
not
now,
in that.
Oh yes, I'm 5 feet. Let's go.
no.
5
What's it
feet
to
from
you?
charge.
fair. So she walks up,
I'm too far.
gets Fiero,
Yeah, same.
She
Taking no damage.
walks
so
back
that's-
over to Colt and brings him back up as well with a Presence of Paradise passive. So now
I'm
you
in
guys
that
are
one.
back and stabilized. You're still feeling extremely fucking weak, but at least you're conscious and able to move around. Your sensei is just off in the back smoking a cigarette. He's not really fucking giving a shit. Unless actually, Rashidi, unless you want to walk up to him. You got
I killed-
something there?
I killed 5. And what is this, by the way? Also, I killed 5. I think the most out of
I
everybody.
think he's lying about that
By the
number.
Yeah, roll deception.
No, I
I thought it was only 4.
killed 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was-
right. Well, I guess I am gonna count the big one.
But you can't.
Oh, deception.
They got.
Actually,
I'm playing. He's
Arashi wouldn't lie. He said he would say I killed 4 and dealt the most damage to the. big
Okay.
one. But what is this?
You're forgetting the most important part, kid. You survived.
No,
Takes
what
the
is
orb.
this? Of course I'd survive. I'm the strongest.
Okay. He takes the orb. This is a cursed crystal, but.
Is
this
it
a
edible?
cursed crystal. It's not edible. In fact, I'm happy you guys brought this to my attention. Could have went really differently. Cursed crystal. He also comments on the fact that normally these are supposed to be super jagged and sharp. The fact that it's
This
perfectly
one's-
spherical.
I noticed it was a perfect sphere.
Alright,
Thank
so
you,
what do we
Jim.
do with this?
You won't be doing anything with it. And he like takes it
Why?
and just kind of holding it. Headmaster Ava
Can
grabs
we have a
you.
strength contest?
Headmaster Ava, if you want to resist it, you can roll strength versus strength. The
Get
Headmaster Ava
expelled.
comes over and grabs you by the back of your collar and drags you back over to sit you down in front of the rest of your classmates.
Oh,
Nice. So you break free, and then she just initially just here. She breaks free, and then you get knocked out by an unarmed strike.
Right, that's fine.
So you're just knocked back unconscious, Arashi. Ahem. Disappointed is the first word that comes to mind, but the second one is more concerned. Now, I will say that Cursed Spirit was a little bit above our calculations. We thought it was a grade 3 and it was a grade 2. And you handled the grade 4s exceptionally, but I mean, guys, it's 6-on-1. What do we do? We're striking teammates in the back of the head. I got folks charging in and doing God knows what. And don't even get me started on Fiero. Then again, Fiero, the last thing you remember is you just slowly getting unconscious, so you don't actually realize that you crit failed. You're just like, what the fuck? It looks
I
like
knocked
this.
you out actually. Because then you went berserk.
Yeah, you knocked me out,
Yeah.
and then I went berserk.
get back.
Regardless, we're
I
gonna
probably woke up
have
with
a
a really
lot
bad
to
feeling.
discuss tomorrow. So if I were you, I'd get your things. We got the bus, so you don't have to take an Uber back.
We Ubered there.
Let's just. Yep. It'll make sense later on. But regardless, you guys have a long way to go. We're all leaving.
Yes,
So-
ma'am.
Before you guys leave, who's closest? Arata, since you were closest to the back, can I have a perception check with disadvantage? You don't notice anything as you're leaving. And that is the end of your session.